Alright, let me...
What's everyone drinking?
Wow.
Crackers.
Kinda wish I'd call
I have 2 waters, but most importantly, I just opened a cherry Pepsi.
Quack. Pepsi. Pepis. Pepis.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Omen of Cursed Light. It's been a long time.
Yes, it has. It's been a month. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna do the intro as well. Welcome back to Omen of Cursed Light. Today we are brought here to, look at and hear our amazing cast of characters, starting with Damien, voiced by Ethan.
I'm so glad I got away from soda.
It is a good thing to get away from them, but damn, they taste good when you come back.
I lied. I just cracked one open.
I literally heard it, you bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You can have one occasionally.
Hey, diets aren't that bad. But anyways, we have Albatross, voiced by Kelly.
What you doing there, Gov?
Hello, bruv. We have our brutish, amazing, smart, orcish man, Gug, voiced by Jacob.
Hi.
And then we have, give it a round for applause, our chatty boy, Primal. He's already in the chat. He's already in the chat. But no, and then
As
me,
always.
your DM, Mr. Gamer 1000 or Cody. But again, I will say welcome back to Omen of Cursed Light. I know it's been a little while, but we're going to jump straight back into the recap. So let's. What? Butt quack?
I don't know either.
Butt quack.
I heard quack quack.
So, again, I asked Grok to help me with my immense issues of writing too much. And so it shrunk down our recap, as usual. Grok is an amazing tool, everybody. Okay, last time on Omen of Cursed Light, the group, after placing Pan's body in the brick, prepared their ship to enter the perilous Barack Obama shroud.
Barack Obama.
Damien...
Now Americans.
I can only imagine as you near the shroud, it's just a bunch of his face all over this fog wall.
My shadows.
Yeah. When you go in, it's just like his mouth opens up like the fucking scene in The Mummy. Anyways.
The shadowy figure.
Yeah. Oh god. It's just Barack Obama.
It's just Barack Obama.
We're off to a great start. Alright, let's try this again. Last time on Omen of Cursed Light, the group, after placing Pan's body in the brig, prepared their ship to enter the perilous Black Shroud. Damien suffered a nightmarish vision that further strained his health and mind, and as night fell, they entered the shroud, locking Gug in the brig with narcotics to manage his transformation into a beastly form. Despite the drugs slowing him, Gug attacked the group, but Damien forced more narcotics on him, causing him to fall asleep and return to the brig. Meanwhile, a shrouded vessel pursued their ship, and Albatross fired cannonballs to fend it off. A second enemy ship appeared, intensifying the conflict. The group sank the first vessel, but the second rammed their ship. They retaliated by blasting the second ship with a cannon, dislodging it. Gug awoke, still under the narcotics influence, but mentally clearer, and the group worked together to repel the remaining threats. A massive ship then emerged, chasing them with a shadowy figure, Captain Dredge, laughing atop its bow, triggering more visions for Damien. Under Crag's command, the crew lightened the ship by tossing cannons overboard, narrowly escaping the massive vessel. Emerging from the shroud into a moonlit night, Damien had a final vision and passed out from Captain Dredge's parting influence. The group managed the ship and supported Damien's recovery as his strength slowly returned. After another day, Crag announced their arrival at Sandline Port in Nibiru, and the group prepared to dock. With this, and everything you all have experienced together, I ask, as the ship nears the docks of Sandline Port, what is everyone doing? Right now. So let me...
I'm probably going to be helping with the ropes. I want to... I want to be like one of those people that, flings the rope over, the wooden pole and, ties it off. You know what I'm talking about? Have you guys seen those, TikToks and stuff?
Yes.
I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
You're just gonna accidentally toss the whole bundle of rope off. Not even gonna tie it.
Yeah, I've been playing some Black Flag, so I think I know what you're talking about.
Nice.
Yeah. Like that.
All right.
I
guess I'm gonna keep my position at helmsman, so I'm just gonna be like, land ahoy, and he's gonna be like, yeah, I already know. He's gonna be like, land ho, captain. He's gonna be like, yeah, I know that.
I just said that.
But land.
But land.
You know, I don't remember laying on the floor, but here I am sitting there, I'm staring up the sky, and I'm just on my back, and I don't remember when I got here.
Well, after the first 3 hours of seeing you, looking over you, we decided to just ignore you and leave you there.
I think this boat
You
is
wake
like,
up.
insane.
No.
You wake
We've
up
been
to,
here
like,
too
tentacles of,
long.
like someone else's spit on your body.
Oh.
Just like, how did that? Who?
Who?
It's fine, I can get it off. I just go intangible.
Yeah, you fall through the boat and sink.
Shit!
But
Kind of forgot that would happen too.
you all are slowly going throughout the day, kind of getting back into the routine, Damien. Your mind's a bit fuzzy. It's not 100%, but you're mostly back to yourself. Your energy levels have definitely returned to you, which is honestly a great feeling, because you've had, honestly, a full week of nothing but, like, what you would consider, like, mind-breaking visions, nightmarishly so. But they have seemingly ceased and allowed you actual peace of mind for once in a while. And Crag has managed the helm himself pretty well and kept you guys afloat. And I just now realized I forgot to reapply some ship ambience. My bad. Whew. Where did I put the background music for a frickin'... Let's see. Give me a moment, everybody. I actually forgot how to play this D&D.
Ugh.
Oh, no, we're good, I already set it up. Okay, cool. It was just a single button click. I love that. So, as everyone is kind of walking around, and, Albatross, you're atop the, no, you're climbing down the mast at this point in time after seeing everyone kind of moving and, comforting themselves in the sense of that they are finally nearing land. You find that within the things you carry, a faint silvery light emits from the pockets or bags you have placed the totem in. Reaching in and pulling out the totem, it is clear that a request for activation is being sent to you magically. What do you do?
Well, isn't that fucking convenient?
Is
All
your
right,
pocket glowing?
I'm like 50 feet above you.
I stared up at the sky still. Hi.
Is your pocket clone, or are you just happy to see me?
So I guess I'll climb down so I have more room for it.
Yeah.
When I get to the bottom, I guess he's still just laying there. Hey, Damien. And then I'm gonna blow into the totem and allow it to spawn.
Upon doing this, you witness the totem begin to crack and splinter, and within but a moment, small shards of wood are sent flying around you as the totem explodes into a small, silvery mass of light. You quickly shield your eyes from both the shards and the light, but when the effect disperses... Give me a moment.
Are we getting a Ganavi now? Is it just
No,
gonna
that's funny, though. Let's see.
Hey, listen, Arthur.
You find that sitting in front of you is none other than Grim.
Nice. Grimmer.
Once again, back in his dog form, whereas before you had seen him in this makeshift parrot form. Upon seeing this, however, you take note that within his mouth is what looks to be a new totem, and wrapped around that appears to be a letter.
I gently remove said totem from his mouth, and I open it up, and I see.
You see.
I can't read the letter. I can't read it.
Okay, so here's a question: do you want me to read it, or do you want me to send you and you read it?
I would like you to send it to me.
All right. Here.
Aw, hi, Grim. Who's a good boy?
I'm a great boy.
What the?
No, I'm kidding. Okay. Grim, you immediately see, the moment you go to pet him, his tail is wagging ferociously. He seems to be very happy to fully be able to see you guys in his normal form. Hope this isn't too big for the thing to be like, you need nitro. There we go. It's a lot. He had to cram in a bunch of information.
Oh, it's for me. Oh, dear Albatross, I have done what I can to understand the affliction that is festering within Pan's head. I do believe I know what has occurred. Due to her being exposed to the Black Shroud, I fear that the evils within have invaded her body and her mind. Quite possibly, even her soul. I fear I should not have sent her there without knowing what state her mind that her mind was not strong enough to resist the vile magics within the shroud. I had hoped that she would have bettered herself being around all of you, but I fear I may have misjudged her mental strength. Or perhaps I merely assumed her to be more capable. In a world as cold as this, where assumptions can lead to deaths. I've witnessed these afflictions before, and they have always been the final straw for those who have ventured too far near the shroud. If perhaps she too has truly succumbed to the shroud's effects, I feel it should be my duty to personally handle her. If she is in fact gone, and her body yet remains, place a totem upon her chest, say your final goodbyes, and let Grim handle the rest. I'm sorry I had to put you all through this. The world we live in is cold and dark. One where we must align ourselves with the flames of hope. Keep moving ahead. For now, I'll carry this burden alongside you. Until we meet, hopefully on better terms, Arthur.
Well, I guess he called it.
Called what?
I mean, I think he expects Pan to be dead at this point.
I have a feeling they have a sort of connection. Maybe if you didn't want to admit it, it's likely you already knew. Well, as grim as this may be,
Bark.
there's no point in... Yes, there's no point in dragging this out. And with that, I go down here. And take the short walk down the stairs.
Grim will follow you down. Oh, shit. You'll see him kind of like go next to the cage and look over, and the last time Grim had seen her, she was somewhat still alive, if you will. This is the first time he has actually seen her in her current state, and you can very clearly tell that this is a little distressing to him, for him to see. You see him kind of whimper a little bit.
You know, you've been isolated for a long time, but it's odd for me too. Although people like me and where I come from have a shorter lifespan, it's very rare to see people die. It's not something I want to get used to.
You see him walk over and kind of inside.
Hello.
He looks at Pan, and he looks at the cage, and then he looks at you. Kind of pats at you.
By the way, when I
side.
paused there originally when Grim came down, I was kind of thinking that Damien was gonna kind of follow and possibly Gug, which is why I just went ahead and did, because I didn't think you guys wanted to do it.
Oh no, I was trying
It wasn't
to
the-
Doug.
They fused.
Well, I was just gonna. I was just tying off the rope up there.
Yeah.
I figured
This
I'd
is
be,
pretty
like,
important.
fumbling
He's
around with, like,
being a
wet
busy
rope.
boy. But yes, you see Grim look at the cage and look at Pan and then kind of look back at you, and he's kind of patting your side.
I give him gentle pats on the head.
Mhm. He once again gestures to the cage and then looks up, notioning the outside.
Oh, loosening the outside. I guess that means this will only work if we're outside on the top deck?
He slowly nods.
Fair enough.
I can carry her.
Don't have to.
I'd like to.
Well, if we are gonna carry her, it has to be one of you two. As far as I know, I'm not supposed to touch her with what has happened.
He
Yeah, I was...
Sorry. The moment you say that, you see Grim walk over to you, kind of like start to like nuzzle around you a bit.
Hey, bud.
Grim will then start walking back up and over to the staircase, and he'll kind of stop, and he'll continue back up, gesturing for you all to follow. And with that, I assume you all take Pans up to the top.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I'll meet y'all up there.
You all, Gug, you lean down and you pick up Pan, and you slowly carry her gently out of this space and over towards the spot where Grim is sitting. You see then Crag start to slowly make his way down. He seems to have locked the wheel in place. He starts to make his way down, and he says, "Since when did we get a dog on this ship?"
Don't really worry about it.
Oh, he looks down, and you immediately see his he like reaches up for his hat, puts it on his chest. He's like, no disrespect." Then he'll kind of like back away a little bit. Grim will then kind of look at all of you. I would assume one of you would have picked up the token, or the totem. And then,
I guess I would have. So we're just gonna. I guess we'll try this again.
all right. You place the totem. I keep wanting to say token. It's not. It's totem. You place the totem down on top of Pan's chest. She is very peacefully resting atop the deck. Grim, before doing anything, kind of looks at any of you, seeing if you have anything to say.
I've already made my peace with saying goodbye to Pan.
He nods. He looks at Gug.
I don't really have any beliefs myself, but my master used to say people are a series of thoughts. So as long as Pan is in ours, I guess she won't die.
He nods, and Albatross, he had previously heard your statement already, so he looks at you and he nods. Crag just stands back and he watches, and noting that everyone has effectively played their part, you all watch as Grim sits next to Pan and places his paw on the totem, then raises his head high and lets out a howl that reverberates throughout the area. The sound rings in your ears like a mournful funeral bell as Grim bears his emotions around you. In this moment, you begin to see flecks of silvering light whirling up and around them like autumn leaves in a blowing breeze. Their forms begin to glow with an ethereal silver light, and just before watching them disappear, you see as Grim removes his paw from the totem and rests his head on Pan's chest and whimpers. In a flicker of light, the forms that you once knew to be Pan and Grim have fully disappeared. And when the dust settles and the wind calms, a companion that you all had grown to know over the weeks and had even considered to be a friend is officially gone. The adventurers ahead, you do not know what to expect from them, but you now feel that they become just a little bit more difficult than they were before. With that, you all have fully witnessed this, and you see Crag take his hat off his chest, and he puts it back on his head. It's a sad thing to lose a friend and companion. I am not unfamiliar with the feeling. Yeah, we're almost at port. We'll be there in the next few hours, I'm certain, but take the time to yourselves and rest up. I'm sure this Past week has been a bit frivolous. A moment of peace is needed in times like this.
After we had first left...
Sorry, continue.
After we had first left Arthur's castle, when we were sitting around the campfire, I'd warned you this was possible. I looked her in the eyes and said, not all of us are going to make it out of this alive. And with that, he kind of just goes back to what he was doing. Preferably, because once again, for him, an elf, death isn't something he deals with a lot, so it's something that he would rather ignore than to deal with head on.
Craig notices this, and he kind of solemnly nods a bit. It is a devilish thing to endure. I'm sure he'll be more than fine. He looks over at you two. Is there anything I can prepare for the two of you? To give your remaining few hours aboard me ship a bit of a clearing of the mind.
I don't know.
I think you've done plenty for us. Thank you for taking us through, making it this far with us.
It is my pleasure. I have always owed a great debt to my machine, and honestly, you all have been a fantastic crew to sail with. It's hard to say that I haven't had a crew that has lost a few of its members along the way, but you have managed to stay quite steadfast. So, that being said, when we dock back at Sandline Port, he kind of looks around, noticing the missing cannons. I think I'm gonna have to order a few new supplies. Oh dear. I'm gonna go check the me box. You all just enjoy the rest of the time, and we'll meet back here around lunch. That sound good to all of you?
Oh yeah, I should probably start cooking, shouldn't I?
Probably wouldn't hurt. All right. Well, good evening to you. And he walks back and over, and very quickly into his cabin, where he then heads over to his little his desk, and he starts to do what he does the most: checking his money.
1,
No.
2,
Yeah.
3
One
gold
doubloon,
pieces.
2 doubloons.
I'll get to that.
Huh.
As the time goes by, I would like to ask, I guess in turn, Gug, you are the last one standing here kind of on the edge of the ship. You see Albatross kind of go off his own way. Hart probably steeled it to himself. You see Damien keeping to himself as well, trying to distract himself with his work, with cooking. But I have to ask, what are you doing? Because this isn't something you're unused to.
Yeah, I think
Well, we're talking about...
what Jug would do is he probably like take a minute on dock and like maybe just observe the ocean or something for a time, and think about like how Albatross and how Damien are going to deal with this, and then I think I'll get to chores, but I'll kind of try and float around the two throughout, like sort of periodically checking on them.
A little too casually. I guess in that moment you would see Albatross attempting to fish to the best of his ability. He seems a bit too distracted in a sense.
Is that what you get from casually?
I feel, I mean, I don't know. You say a little too casually, so in my mind, I'm thinking you're purposefully relaxed or distracting yourself in a similar sense to how Damien is with his cooking. And I would say for you, Gug, this isn't a behavior you're unused to seeing him do when he has gone through his own events that you've been around to witness. You recognize that he is definitely going through something. What you do with it is up to you.
Albatross will be fine. I think I'm more worried about Damien at this because I know Damien struggles a lot more with loss than Albatross does. Just from what I've seen so far.
Alright. Damien, you are downstairs attending to what food you can. There's some remaining fish you had caught over the week that you attempt to prepare for a meal. And actually, I would like for you to do a cooking utensils check with disadvantage.
Yep, I figured that.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
fucking Christ. So
He's the
here's...
best cook this side of the ocean.
You are obscenely distracting yourself. You are focusing not on your thoughts, but on the idea of cooking. You are escaping reality for but a moment to do the one thing you've always enjoyed doing, the one thing Dom has always taught you to enjoy doing, which is cooking. It has always been a great reliever of stress for you, and like any other time, when especially when Dom had originally gotten attacked, you have distracted yourself perfectly with cooking, as you've always done. And in this moment, Gug, you walk behind him, and the smell hits instantly. It is astonishingly delicious, and he seems very steadfast with his works, his movement. What do you do?
I'm gonna assume that he's not too tore up. I think I'm just gonna, with how both of them are acting, I'm gonna leave them to their own devices. I think this is good enough proof to me. Albatross keeping himself busy. Damien's doing good for himself in the kitchen. I don't want to get in his way. I just kind of sweep him off where I can.
Alright. And with that, eventually, time begins to wax and wane. Damien, within the hour, you have fully prepared a very well-managed meal. You have put a lot more heart into this than you would normally do. Subconsciously, maybe, but you have done it nonetheless. And around the time you ring the bell for everyone atop deck and anywhere else on the ship to come and gather for the meal. Albatross, you've been fishing for about an hour. The line has never tensed. It does not seem there are many fish in the current area, but you've been stuck in your own little world. And if I may ask, what's going on with Albatross in this moment, through this hour?
So to kind of build off what I was talking about before, he has never really, because like he wasn't born around his dad, so he hasn't really had any personal loss in his life. He, you know, the only person he's really known consistently outside of his own kingdom was Gug, and then eventually these two. He's had other people that he's generally morality cared about, but not really, like, not as like a unit. So to him, at least in this moment, it's easier to ignore the situation altogether and try to not give it any thought or to lock off his feelings about it for a multitude of reasons, not just the loss itself, but what that same loss could imply. So, additionally, he's also been fishing.
And that you have done. But eventually, you, just like Gug and just like Crag, you hear the sound of the dinner bell ring.
I don't get to roll my fishing minigame? I see how it is.
The fishing minigame takes a lot more hours than just one, unfortunately.
You're a bitch.
I'm just being honest.
I can speedrun it. I have 2 nets.
All right, you know what? Here, let's do something stupid. Let me look at the fishing.
Yes.
Yes. I like close a bunch of stuff. Okay, fishing
Fish,
minigame.
fish,
Let me see
fish,
what the
fish,
shenanigans
fish.
is. Yeah, for every 8-hour day you spend fishing, 1 hour, bitch,
Yeah,
ain't
speed-
enough.
Speed run. Do that.
Okay,
Throw
you
them both
know-
at the same time.
You know what? Roll me a d8. Eventually, you feel your line tighten. Just as the
Yes.
bell rings, and you reel up, hoping to catch something useful. And this does still have its uses. But a pile of sticks isn't going to get you much.
Hey, that's new arrow shafts. I like that.
That's
Good,
true.
Good.
Driftwood.
Hey,
Get a boot.
you sitting there talking shit, eh?
Eventually,
Albatross, it
everyone-
looks like you're doing pretty well with pan stuff. That's.
Jesus. Eventually, you all gather around the table. Damien. Actually, you know what? I don't think I asked you. I kind of described it myself, but I do want to know. While you were cooking and distracting yourself, did Damien have anything happen in his mind, or was he just that intensely cooking?
There was a single moment where he got caught up looking at the cage. But that was about it.
Alright. And with that, eventually you all gather around the table. Damon has neatly and equally dispersed the food.
Well, equally is a terrible idea. We have Gug.
That's true.
Yeah, they ain't nothing equal about this. The Gug has most of the food.
Damien, can you do something for me? I want you to roll me a just flat wisdom.
Wow.
Okay.
Really
Look
good.
at that. Beautiful.
That's good. So, you make
It's good.
the exact amount of plates for everyone at the table. No more, no less. If you had if you had rolled lower, wow, I would have accidentally made you make an extra plate for someone who is no longer at the table. But you didn't. You have very sufficiently distracted yourself, kept yourself based in reality and understanding, and you know that there are currently only 4 people who eat at this table. You've made sure at least
3.
to give some... Well,
4?
Crag's there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's 3.
doesn't eat, right?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Actually, I don't even think Pan ate.
Nope.
I only
wouldn't-
barely eat.
That wouldn't have been a mistake I
That's
would have
true.
made. I only ever make.
Yeah, you're right. You've only ever made plates for just the ones that actually can eat.
There you go. All right.
Never mind then. Wisdom save wasn't even needed. But regardless, you...
See, I rolled that nat 20. I can argue back.
Very true. Fair enough. You make the plates, you dish them around, and everyone kind of sits around the table eating. You see Crag actually very thoroughly enjoying this meal. You can kind of see in his mind he's coming to the realization it's going to be a while before he has food this good. Because he knows you guys are about to walk off the ship and not return for a while. And in this moment, he looks up at everyone and he says, "So, if you don't mind me asking, since we're about to dock here, how long you all planning to be out here in the desert?"
Well, we've
And no-
got quite a few things to do here, don't we?
In all honesty, we can't guarantee a time frame, as the mission that we have could take 2 days, a week, or even months.
Well, as fortuitous as that is for my situation, it kind of works itself out. As you all know, the ship got a bit battered and busted during the travels. I'm going to take the time to repair the ship, and that will obviously take a little while. I'll also be restocking on some supplies, and, well, if I'm being honest, due to the secluded nature of Naburu, supplies are slow to come in. So it will take a while. So this works out well enough for us all, but it is an interesting thing. Regardless, I will attempt to keep the ship docked here for as long as I can.
That would be wonderful.
Yes. That being said, if I am correct, and I assume I am 100%, none of you have ever been to the desert sands of Nibiru, correct?
No.
Give me one moment, I'll respond.
No.
Can't say I have been. Although, I do gotta admit, I'm having trouble remembering what we were supposed to do here. Lots happened, and I can't remember at the moment.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, what was his name?
Wait, go.
The
Darian?
king's son? Yes! Prince Darian.
I think that was his name.
You're close. It's Darius.
Oh,
Or sorry, no, sorry.
That's it. Restart.
Damius.
Damius, okay.
It's very similar to Damien.
Restart. We'll get it right the
Yeah,
next time.
no wonder I got confused.
Damius.
Yeah. Damius.
Look, it's been a long time since we heard his name.
It has. It's been a very fucking long time. I think almost a year.
Holy shit.
Ugh.
Jeez.
Ugh.
It's been a year since we left the kingdom of the dwarves. Holy shit.
We've been on this boat too long!
We've been on this boat for actually like 6 months.
I don't think so.
Oh my
I think it's
God.
only been like a month or two.
This has been half of
No.
the journey. Like,
No.
At this point, this goddamn boat has been half of Omen!
I don't think so. I couldn't imagine it.
Yeah, like.
I'm being
Wonder Bus
called.
was like, Doc was
Why?
like, I'll be here for when you guys come back. We're like, no!
No.
Oh god,
leave.
not again!
What's going on?
we are on episode 6 of season 2.
Send us a
So-
list for that. It wasn't on
So
there.
far, it's
Episodes of
actually
season 1?
like 12 or 13, I think.
So half
No.
of season 2 is the
Yeah, I have.
Unless the boat
Alright.
was season
Well, bye.
2. What did the season 3?
What would happen if the wise old hag gets killed? What would you do then? Well, people have died. Like, we just had a character.
They
die
technically had a
in-
player death,
Yeah.
and they've witnessed near NPC deaths. And I think you've actually, technically speaking, witnessed an actual death. No, you've been
To death.
yeah, but you also didn't witness, but you came to the you found the
Aftermath.
bodies. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, death is not something that is
We've
new
also
to this
killed a
series.
lot of. We've also killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
So.
To be fair,
We
they were
didn't-
trying to
we
kill you
didn't
too.
We didn't infiltrate a house, break into a house while they're using their self-defense and kill a whole bunch of guards.
Hold on.
But, you know.
Genuine question. Genuine statement. I don't think Damien has killed a person.
No,
You had to have in the house. You
Well,
had
no,
to.
he
The
didn't
house
fight
had
people in the
something.
house. Remember?
I
fought
was
the main
sneaking
guy,
around the
but
whole
he didn't
time.
kill him.
been trying to make it to where Damien has never killed anybody.
Yeah.
Maybe
You were
not
he
killed
gonna,
anyone.
you were
but
gonna kill
I've-
the Omen Hunter.
I've
Yeah.
always subconsciously played Damien trying not to kill people.
You did
At
cut off a
least
guy's
not-
arm.
At least not on purpose.
So you did cut off a guy's arm in an attempt to kill him. But other than that, that was one moment. That's fair. That's pretty
Regardless, you all know that you are going to Nibiru to locate the son of King Haldren, Damius. He is said, at least by King Haldren himself, that he is the best tracker in all of Daramar.
Why did we need a tracker again?
Because you had no idea where Dom is, which is Damien's biggest goal.
But now we do, so we don't even need a fucking.
Well, no,
we
you
even
don't.
need him.
You don't even know
We
where
know
Dom's
where
at.
he is.
No, you don't.
There's
Yeah, we
also
do.
the
No.
cat guy was after him too, right? So that was like
Yes,
a big...
it was also needed to
Yeah,
help
it-
locate the cat guy, but no, you don't
But
know
we
where
wanted to find out where
Dom
Dom is. We already know where he is.
is. You don't.
We had her. We saw a report being like, we brought him to the main city. It's like that's
No.
where he is.
It said they took him to a secret location.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even
We've
know
been
if
on
they.
his trail the whole time, but we
Yes.
didn't know where they went next.
You've never heard a main
we had
location.
a moment where like I'm saying we had a moment where like, do we go there to save Dom or do we go here to save Damius? And we chose Damius because it was better for everybody.
Yeah, it was because you could use him to track
No, I
down
think
Dom
it was
quicker.
that it was not guaranteed that we could find Dom, but it was
Yeah.
likely.
Because you'd be searching an entire area for someone you don't even know if he's there or not.
Oh, we would have found some bloke that knew. We would have been fine.
But anyways, that is your mission. And this is you guys kind of talking back and forth, and you see Craig kind of like turn his head to the side. He kind of looks, and he's like, I don't know, no, Damius. I did hear a while back when I was docked at Icewind Dale that, or what the fuck was that place called? It wasn't Icewind Dale.
Icewind Port, right?
Was it literally just Icewind Port? I mean,
Well, the
pull
port
the roll back
was,
for
but there was
myself.
there was this. You know what the city of like?
Literally was called
um,
Icewind Port. Wow, I didn't think I literally just named it that.
Yeah, because it's just a port town. Like,
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't
a port
really
town.
have anything else.
He looks and he says, I heard some people say that a prince from atop the mountain peak had walked through the town, but never knew he went to Nibiru. Just thought I was dropping yous off here. What's so what's so special about this here dwarf?
He's the prince who's a gay dwarf.
He kind of like takes his head back and spins a little bit like, oh, I didn't realize sexuality gave you a specialty. What?
I mean, the prince does.
You're not looking for a dwarf just because he's gay.
We're looking for him because he's a prince.
He
He just
looks
also is gay.
Were you
And then he
just using
reaches-
his sexuality for fucking shock value?
No, it was
Is that
more
what
for it was more for description. Yes.
you see him reach down below a table, unhinge something, and then you see him pull out a bottle of rum, and he uncorks it and just starts drinking it. Poof.
What's wrong with that?
That is the weirdest descriptor of anyone I've ever seen.
He just
What
is.
I'm asking is, why do you need him?
Oh, why
He's
didn't
a
you say that?
navigator.
Oh my... I'm gonna need another one. He swigs it again.
Did you just drink 2 entire bottles?
No, I didn't finish the
Swigs.
first half of it.
Well,
Now I'm finishing the second half.
Oh my god.
how do you get away with drinking all the alcohol for such a small man?
I've got a lead gut. And an amazing personality.
And no more liver.
What's a liver?
Thanks. Quite.
Anyways, you will eventually finish this conversation, and Crag kind of stands back up and he says, well, we'll be arriving here very shortly. I'm going to go prepare us for docking. So everyone, clean up and let's wind up the sails and prepare for pull in for port. Damien, I'm going to miss your cooking for the time you guys are out in the desert. He just walks up.
I'm glad I've gotten better at cooking at least. Hopefully one of these days I'll actually be able to taste it again.
All right. With that being said, you all go to help Crag with the ship. A lot of you disperse to manage the sails, pull them up when he's called for it, to help turn them when needed to curve directly into port. And as the ship pulls into port, or what you assume to be a port, you make your first true glance of Nibiru. And with that, are you all ready? Because it's finally
Oh
fucking
my
time.
god.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Finally time.
Oh my God.
It's finally time.
This fucking boat.
Alright, let me do that. And then...
Dude. Dude.
Do it.
Dude.
Do it.
Dude.
Oh. New music.
Yep.
Whoa.
New music,
Arabian
everybody.
desert. Welcome to Egypt.
Boom. Welcome to
This is a much
Sandline
smaller
Port.
map.
It is a much smaller map, yes. I got to readjust my screens real fast.
Where are we dropping, boys?
Real quick.
Obviously the port.
You long rest, by the way.
Yes, you get definitely. You guys would have long rest because you guys were
okay.
out for like an extra day or two.
Thank you.
Let me zoom in a little bit, and then I'm gonna do this again. Focus ping. I apologize for shifting the map around so much. A little bit more. There we go.
Help!
All
What
right.
is happening? Why is the world moving?
It's Queso. He's coming.
Oh my god.
As someone who's never seen a thing about queso, all these jokes seem so fucking rude.
They are, but they're funny as fuck.
Like I know, like that's his like ongoing joke. He's
Yeah.
okay
He
with
said
it, but like,
he has stated that it doesn't bother him.
did he get like really fit?
Oh,
Didn't he lose a whole bunch of? Didn't he lose like a whole bunch of weight?
Hey,
Avocado
thanks for
did
subscribing,
that.
by the way. All right. I don't think so. No, you're probably thinking of Nikado Avocado. That dude like lost every ounce of fat on his body. He looked like a completely different character.
He
All
got
right.
respect.
Yeah, he did. But
Yeah, surgeries.
just from this small port town alone, you can come to a rather quick understanding that this desert is lonely. Barren wasteland. Is a lonely barren wasteland. I skipped a word. Sandline Port is hardly a town, more rather a small encampment. The buildings are adobe in nature, but disheveled in design. Tents surround the area, tattered and mostly vacant, except for the occasional remains of dried corpses that rest within them. The houses are all seemingly damaged, both from time and possibly something more physical. Dead trees and cactuses litter the surrounding area as well. But most depressingly, life in this small port town seems to be rather shut in. You catch glances of people staring for but a moment, only to see them scurry into their homes and shutting the doors behind them. And as you all notice this, you then see Crag walk down the similarly disheveled docks and over to the nearest house. So I grab him and start moving him down. He then turns and looks at you all and he says, I'm gonna go talk to the portmaster, see what I can do about me ship. Best ye all, manage yourselves well, but, a little word to the wise. Give me a second. Do try to talk around the town and see if any soul abound might be willing to lend an ear, though I personally wouldn't expect much of an answer from these folks. They don't take too kindly to strangers, so be on your best behavior. And he walks down the dock. Ooh, I almost stretched him out. And he eventually heads over to the portmaster and heads inside.
So we know that Damius is in the desert. Do we even know where to start? I mean, we're here.
Perhaps Rim? No, yeah. Maybe we should just
I
ask
open up.
around a little.
I open up my notebook, which is blank. I'm like,
I don't think so.
I'm sure a dwarf in a place like this, pretty notable, right?
I guess so, yeah. How are we on rations for you two?
I'm fine, really.
More or less fine.
Oh, I guess mainly for Gug here.
I've managed to hold on to a lot of what Mama Sheen gave me.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
I don't think I'm gonna be needing it, so can you put my last 2 of these rations in the bag?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, with that, I assume you all begin to walk down the docks. Very clearly, it is, as I stated before, very disheveled. The wood itself is rotted, but also very dried. Surprisingly able to maintain your weight. Maybe in more of the lucky sense that one of you doesn't really weigh anything. But you all manage to get down the dock and start traversing the sands themselves. You take note of the town around you, or this, if you can even call it that. There is what seems to be a well slapped into the middle of this place, surrounded by dried stone, sandstone. As I said before, dead trees litter the area. small and big, and cactuses spread very wide.
Ugh. Sand. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating.
There
And
it
it
is.
just gets everywhere. Someone had to do
Hot
it.
is in here.
Very. Actually, you can't feel that, can you?
No, I can't. Like, is it something that we gotta worry about for you two?
So,
Wait, is the sun a thing I have to worry about being a vampire?
no, not for
I
you.
haven't so far.
Um,
Okay, then I think
You
I'm
will
fine.
you will note that for you,
Oh.
it is humid, or not humid. It is hot. It's a dry heat. It's not fun to be in any regard. But Gug, poor Gug, you're a big fella, but you're also a little bit more than that.
You're a dog.
You are part dog, and though you are not currently in a dog form, you recognize that this heat is unbearable. You lived in a very humid swamp-like environment for a while, water and generally a lot of moisture in the air. This is all dry. It's very clear this is a very uncomfortable place to be
You
standing
just walked
in.
3 steps, finally stepped on the sand, and nosebleed.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm just like, I'm smacking my lips a whole lot.
Maybe we can find some supplies to keep cool.
Have some more water rations than we first start.
As you all begin to slowly traverse, son of a bitch.
Cody! Next I'm gonna call you. I don't even
Um,
have your number, but I'm gonna figure it out.
I just start guessing.
Oh,
Just start guessing. I just start calling random people.
Hi, is this Cody? Oh, sorry.
One. What? I have no idea what you just said.
Oh, shit. So, how are we all thinking about the desert?
I love it.
You like it? Okay, I like
It's
not
not a
being on the
boat.
boat.
Love seeing a map.
Yeah, it's not a boat. That is true.
And I need to be able to focus on this.
I don't ever want to get on a boat again.
Well, we're gonna have to get one to get off this island.
No, I'm swimming.
I'm swimming the whole area.
There's like a great serpent, right? We could probably just ride that next time.
Now, if I do remember, likely in this kind of town, well, I don't know what a fucking bazaar is, but there's got to be a tavern or an inn around here, you know, especially because it's a port town. Do we want to walk around while he's at the portmaster?
Yeah, definitely. We need to look for anybody that sits outside a lot and start asking if they've seen any dwarves again.
Well, that'd be a tavern, right? You'd probably want a tavern then.
I
I'll
don't know
just start
why
going
my
to the
dad
doors.
keeps calling me. All right.
We decided that we're gonna walk around the town and ask random people that are stepping outside.
I was actually about to mention that before I got called. This was funny. So, with that,
It's just like, imagine, like, people knock on your door, it's like a Christian movement. Like, do you have a second to talk about our prince, Damius?
all right.
It's just a fucking 3-foot rabbit and a black elf.
With
Whatever the
this,
fuck Gug is.
everyone feel free to roll initiative to get your things going. We're going to be doing this in like a turn order situation, as you all go to different locations. All right.
Oh yeah, baby.
Albatross, Mr. Speedy Gonzalez here. Where are you going?
Do I, like, have we seen, like, a map of the area? Like, we know kind of what these things are?
The houses?
Yeah, like the bazaar, the inn,
There-
the tavern. Like, do I know what those buildings are?
No. You do see some have like signs out the front, but they are very worn down due to the winds of the desert. But with that being said, I assume because you are standing next to Damien, as Gug is also in a similar situation, you're just looking in this building that's like right here.
Well, okay, yeah, I guess I'll first look at this building. And is there anybody either outside, or does this building look like anything but a homestead?
When you come up to this door, or this building, you will note that the door is cracked open. But the moment you attempt to walk up to it, you hear skittering of feet, and then the door suddenly slams shut with a loud thud.
Doesn't seem like there are strangers around here.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice, was
Well, if you saw us walking up to your door, I'd probably shut it on us too.
Oh yeah, the cursed might not have a good reputation around here.
You...
Then again, would they even know that we're cursed? I should shut up. They might be able to hear me.
As you say this, you're close to the door. You hear faint mumbling behind the door, but the one thing you definitely hear in this language that you are unable to understand, but you do hear the word Varga, and it has this hint of aggression to it.
Is it because I'm black? Does Vargo mean black?
No.
I jest. No. Well, I don't know what that means, but it's probably not anything good.
No, definitely not.
Do you speak any languages besides Common?
That's a good question.
'Cause I only
not-
have Orcish.
Not unless they're speaking in Thieves' Cant.
Oh, well, I have Orcish, Elvish, and Common, so more useful when we're on our own island.
I'm gonna assume this is somebody's house.
Yeah, you're probably right. Happy Halloween.
Jesus. With that, I feel like Amian? Jesus fuck. I feel like Damien.
We're all kind of
knows.
moving as a group,
Yeah,
so
as a
the
group.
turn order's been kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, Gug's
Gug.
lagging behind.
Yeah, I'll ask Gug. What are you doing while they're walking together?
I'm a level with you guys. I've been looking through my character sheet for a minute. I cannot remember. Okay, I remember us talking about like the long sort of draping clothing and what it was called before. Is that because we got that before, like to wear,
Long
or is
draping
that just
clothing.
because someone else was wearing it? Like that Middle Eastern sort of like block the sun,
Yeah, we did buy a few robes, but
We did talk about that. No,
Yeah.
I do remember this.
right?
You
I'm
did.
like,
I think you all prepared for the,
Have you
the
seen
deserts.
have you seen the sack?
Is it in the sack?
I didn't see it in the sack.
Player base needs.
Cloak of disguise? No. Lots
Do we
of
up-
bones.
Character either.
Do we all have access to the sack here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blankets.
It's supplies listing, by the way.
Supplies
Is
listing. All right.
any of your characters maybe have it?
I don't.
Did Pan have it by chance? I doubt it,
I
but
don't think so. Let me look at
I don't.
rations.
The fuck is a hooded lantern?
It's a lantern you
Um,
can change like the shape of the light. You can dim it and stuff.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
I have a
But-
gun.
No, I remember what you're talking about. I vaguely remember you all getting this kind of shit.
Yeah, like I can't find it anywhere, but I know we've talked about it for sure. I just can't remember if it was a context of like us
We
could
getting
probably-
it.
You could probably
What?
buy more. Maybe we were just talking about it, and
Yeah.
we can just buy more because we have money. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if Mama Sheen gave it to you guys.
well, wouldn't that be in the supplies listing? This is all stuff that she gave us, right?
Well,
No,
this
this is what
supplies-
Arthur
this
gave
is-
us.
Yeah, this is what Arthur. You guys have been using it as like your storage, your main inventory, when you can't
Yeah.
hold it yourself. So, the only thing I can think of is maybe you guys forgot to type it in, or I don't know, let me see if I'm gonna try and find Pan's character sheet real quick. And let me see if it's just in hers. Let's see here. Wood planks, copper nuggets, shard of glass, iron nugget, music man.
Music man.
Poison. No, it's just stuff like the things you guys used for the cold is what I'm seeing in her inventory.
Okay, maybe that's all we had, but we're gonna
That's-
talk about getting stuff for Sam.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just looking for it because I couldn't
Yeah.
remember.
No, I remember
Yeah.
you talking about that too. That's what's weird.
Yeah.
But
We
yeah, I
got
don't
distracted. We do that a lot.
probably.
I feel like
Doug's
this is
looking
gonna
through the
become
bag
relevant very
and then
s-
catching up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna become relevant very soon.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and get one.
Daily hours. Twice a ration. The creatures travel 4 or more hours or engage in heavy activity for 1 or more hour during the day and do not immediately take a short or long rest. The DC exhaustion. Yeah, this
Something
is
that
one of
Gug
the
might have to
things
worry
for
about.
the scorching heat. I don't think you have to worry yet. You guys are currently at the edge of the desert. There's still the ocean
Well, we still have the
breeze.
wind. We have the ocean.
But yeah. You guys are currently fine, but eventually, yes. Once you start entering into the dunes, that's when you're gonna have to start worrying. I'm gonna...
Forgot about all these charts in here, man. Jesus.
Yeah, I
Wait
came
a minute,
fucking prepared.
Do I sweat?
Do you sweat?
Can vampires sweat?
Oh,
You can have some of mine if you want it.
This is gonna be
That's
a good
gross.
thing to add to my search history.
Can
I
vampires
drip
sweat?
my sweat onto Albatross so he could feel
Well,
human sometimes.
something I've said before, and I will say again, you aren't fully a vampire.
Yeah.
So, likelihood you do, but it's very minimal in
Okay.
comparison to normal humans. Or humanoids. in
Okay,
this case.
so it's not like I don't like because that's the way your body naturally cools down. So it's not like I'm just like an oven just constantly baking inside of the shell.
Yeah, your organs are just sauteed.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, in this moment, Gug, you're kind of looking around. You yourself said you were looking for, you're kind of looking for like a shop, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Good
I'm
news.
Good news.
We found the bazaar.
That's
Hmm?
bizarre.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
I had
as
to look
you-
up what the word bazaar meant.
I also looked it up.
As you all kind of near this building, you do see that this one, the door is fully open, and there is this faint sound of the plucking of strings. Someone is inside playing an instrument.
Well, no time like the present. Woo!
Yeah, no, I agree.
As you all enter, you see these old wooden tables, very clearly made of the same dried wood that you'd seen all around the area, and on top of them are draped these shag-like carpets that, atop of them, are some forms of supplies. You see bundles of cloth, you see some stray things of food, some fruit even, some cactus fruit specifically. You see what looks to be rabbit carcasses laying out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yum.
And you see other little amenities here and there. But at the back of the room, you see this frail, skinny man wearing nothing but a turban atop his head and a loincloth on his lower part, sitting atop this gigantic plush pillow. That is, in a similar sense, a little shagged looking, but he himself seems to be happy and plucking away his instrument.
Is this the only guy that's in here?
Yes.
Hello, sir. Do you speak the common? I was gonna say the queens, but we don't have a queen.
The moment you speak, he stops plucking and he slowly looks up. His eyes, when you notice them, are sunken in and sallowed. You can tell this man is very old. But he speaks to you with a surprising bit of youthfulness in his tone. Ah, yes, I can sell you many things.
Right, so you do know the common. That's good.
Yes, I've worked here for quite a while. My name is random named. No, I'm kidding. My name. Fuck. See, this thing. I'm trying to do like name.
Wait,
Things.
William. It's like you're gonna
Yeah, I
keep the
can't do
same
that
theme
anymore.
up.
It would be funny, but no,
Now
I have
we know
like
how
a.
racist he gets if he's gonna bring up like Middle Eastern names.
Well, no,
Like,
I
his
try to
name's
have like a
Muhammad.
naming theme for the areas I'm in.
Yeah.
But
My name is Akir.
he looks at you and he says, "My name is Saket. Welcome to my bazaar. What may I do for you?"
I am Albatross. Do you what do you have for sale by chance?
He reaches his long, sallowed arm and he kind of gestures to the area around you. And again, you see similar things: some food, some piles of cloth, maybe even some clothing off on the side. There's just kind of a lot of random things, even some like faint like little tools and trinkets.
Can I do like a perception to see like all the specifics that he has in here?
If you wish.
Can I do an insight on him?
Oh, I only
what
see what he shows
do
me.
you wish to gauge out of doing that?
I want to know how crazy he is. I guess I just want to get like a mental health check on this dude.
Roll insight.
Okay.
You can tell that just gauging this man up, he does have like a tinge of, there is a tinge of lack of sanity or wherewithal, if you will, but he seems to be mostly put together, more so that he's focusing on the area that he is around and within, rather than focusing on things on the outside. And Damien and Albatross, you two are looking around. And in this moment, Albatross, you just see a lot of the same. To you, at least, it seems like it's just some stray cloth material lying around. There's some food that you look at and it may or may not be rotting. Damien, as you are looking around, the first thing you spot, obviously, is unfortunately the dead rabbits, but you know that everyone eventually has to eat, even in a place like this, so it bothers you, but not to an extreme extent. You then trace your eyes from that down to the floor, where there is also what looks to be a bundle of clothing that, when you kind of reach down and pick it up, you can tell this is more for, like, keeping yourself out of the heat. This is, in all intents and purposes, a desert coat.
He sees nothing special. He sees only that.
The only other thing I could really note to you is you do see, like, little silver trinkets, but Damien, when you gaze at them longer, you can tell there is a falseness to them. They look more like they are a cheaper metal that has been, in some form or fashion, shined up to look more than what it's worth.
Nah. Yeah, not much good here, Albatross.
Well then, sir, we do have one question for you, if you are able.
What can Saket do for you?
And a few months ago, maybe, depending on how long you've been in this town, maybe possibly even a year ago, have you ever seen a dwarf in these parts?
He cocks his head to the side, and he ponders for a moment. Saket has seen many people pass through here. Saket thinks he'd seen a person of smaller stature walk in, but does not know if it is dwarf.
So possibly. Okay, we can work with that, I guess. I don't know what this guy. I lean over to I lean over to Damien. I don't know if we're gonna find anything here.
Yeah, it's probably best we go to the next building.
Gug,
Oh,
you have anything to add to this? Is there anything you wanted or say?
Saket's wares are good quality.
I'm gonna
See?
lean into him real quick and be like,
this guy kind of gives me chills.
He's a few sandwiches short of a picnic, yes.
I'll go up. Is there like, how does things get priced? They're like price tags.
I would assume
And
You go to look up, and the moment you walk up to one of the items and you just kind of like look at it more, you hear off in the distance, Do you like what you see? The cat can bargain for a great price.
Marketing. Yeah, I was interested in headwear.
The cat has much for desert travel. Is that what you wish?
Ideally.
You see him start to stand up. And when he does, you can tell he is not a very tall person. He is probably of similar height to Albatross. And he starts to kind of walk over towards you. And he crosses one arm
5'10".
under his elbow. And he puts one under his chin. He starts to gauge you up, Gug. He's looking like up and down. Sikat thinks he knows what to put you in. He walks over towards where he was sitting, and you see him pull out a large bin, and he starts to pilfer through. And then you see him pull out 2 items. One is a very large, like, similar to what I said before, like a desert cloak, or coat jacket, any form of that which you desire. And then he pulls out a very wide-brimmed hat. It is very clearly made of like some form of straw or something. Some wicker material. Do you think these would do you well?
They look fine. How much for the both?
How much does big man have?
Oh. Bargaining. I have 19 gold pieces. That's I give him my actual count.
Oh no.
We have a lot more than that.
Yeah, but
You see his smile creep up his face a bit more. That will be enough.
Wait. I step up to Gug. What is he trying to buy? I wasn't even paying attention. Like,
He
I just heard
basically-
19. He goes, "That's good," and I'm like, "Whoa."
He's buying a like desert cloak and desert hat.
Just that?
Yes.
I guess prices are high here.
In this kind of place with this kind of quality, I would give you.
Do you insult the cat's word? Very rude.
I insult his prices if this is what he's trying to make us pay.
I insult your bickering. Saket gets the best. Not many people sell what Saket does.
Maybe
You know,
maybe it is fair.
let me look. I'm looking at the conversion rate. I'm trying to.
Oh, no.
I'm going into my brain. I'm trying to
How much do you
think
guys
here.
even have as like a total?
We
I know
have a
you
fucking
put
lot.
a lot of it
got a
in
lot.
your bag.
Yeah. Doug told him what he had on him. He has a lot more.
Yeah, I imagine.
We'll
a
give
little
you-
bag.
We'll give you 15 silver for the whole lot.
15 silver.
That's 1.5 gold. I think. If memory serves, right?
Hold on, let me look at something because that's really funny if you just said what I think you just did.
This is 1 out of 10, so that's 10 silver equals 1 gold, right?
Yes.
So yeah, 1.5 gold.
You see his face kind of sour. Do you take Saket for a fool?
I expect him to be a bargainer.
Then bargain better.
Then offer me a slightly better deal, and we'll meet in where we can.
You have offered Saket the lowest of the deals. That is not how bargaining works. Do not start from the bottom.
That's literally how bargaining works, but either way, not here to argue. How about 25 silver.
You just loaded to 2.5 gold pieces.
2.5 gold. Gold is the second highest worth. That's a lot. Like, silver's not worth nothing. You're acting like silver's garbage.
Hold on.
Like,
I just want
not
to.
zero.
I want to make sure of something. Gug, how much did you say you had on you?
19.
19
19 what?
Gold.
gold pieces.
Exactly.
Yeah. We're not trying to. We're buying a fucking robe and a hat.
I
not
know,
a
and you're
cart.
dealing with a stingy salesman, and you
That's
just
my
told him
point.
the one thing. He again.
I'm trying to get him to bargain with me, like go down from his original price.
You are being very, very fishy with your deals. I have
Well, then
good
maybe
wares,
you-
and I sell them very well.
And offer me a slightly better price than 19 gold.
19 gold is fair price. You don't get much from Sekat and other places. Sekat offers best deals. Ask his people what they have. Sekat gets what they have.
Right. So you're not willing to come down from 19 at all?
That is not what Sekat said. Just not willing to lose all of what he has.
I don't expect you to lose all what you have, but I do
gold
expect you.
is sour deal.
Then offer me a better deal.
19 gold is my deal.
That's not a better deal. I'm not giving you 19 gold.
How about 14 gold, and you throw in a second hat.
Now you lower price, but then add extra item. Roll persuasion check.
For who? I guess him.
Yeah, just Gug in this case.
Oh, it's really good.
Jesus.
I'm really good at persuasion.
You-
I did
you
not
see
realize-
his-
Well, hey,
his-
at least you're getting
wow.
something for it.
You see his smile creep up again. Now that is better deal. He reaches down, and then he pulls out a very similar hat. This one's a little smaller, less as wide as the one he had shown you, Gug, but he places them in front of his pillow, and he holds out his hand while keeping one hand on the items.
Would I say 14? I'll
Yes.
pull out
Yeah.
14 from my pocket, and I'll hand it off to him, and I'll kind of like whisper to Albatross as I'm going by. I was like,
Oh, that bargaining was making me nervous. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm sure 14 will at least help this guy out.
He quickly snatches the coins, and then he reaches his hand back away from the material that he has traded with you all, and he turns back and slots it into a little pouch on his side. And then he looks up at you all, and he, again, this creepily strange, stretched smile appears across his face, and he says, "Sekat hopes you have great travels. Be safe. Come back anytime. Sekat has great deals." And he picks up his little instrument. He starts to pluck the strings again.
Right. Fucking hell.
Damien, while all of that was happening, what were you doing?
might not be back yet.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he'd BRB'd.
Okay, that's been like 10 minutes ago. It wasn't that long. It was like 5, but still.
Yeah.
I guess we can go outside. 14 gold for regs.
It's fine. We'll put a good use to them.
What has inflation happened in the west in the eastern world since we've been gone? 14 gold for that? He mocked silver. He didn't even have silver.
Maybe it's harder to come by here. The materials, I mean.
He looks around almost dramatically. Perhaps. Either way, I guess it'll go a long way to helping him and his, whatever that may be.
All right. As you all are kind of stepping out of the area, you will note that a person has kind of peeked their head out of the door, looking around, very clearly staring at the ship that has docked over
Which
towards the port. Sorry, this one.
Okay.
They're peeking out. You can tell in this case. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the other guy you guys talked to had like tanned skin very clearly, and this is a similar.
I'm not alone.
Their skin is
You might
much.
think I'm one of them.
Their skin is much more
I wouldn't-
bronze than yours is. You're a little paler than they are.
I'm half black.
Yeah, I know. Welcome back. But the person
The
pokes
first
their
words
head
to hear
out,
is I'm half black.
and they see the ship docked. But then they notice you walk out, and you see them quickly, like, in a surprised notion, Fargo, and then they shut the door quickly behind themselves.
Okay, what does that word even mean?
And they really hate black people.
I wouldn't jump to conclusions.
What, do you think they're saying foreigners or cursed or whatever? Sounds like a slur.
Either way, it's not good.
Damien, if I may ask, while they were dealing with their shoppings and finally got it done, what were you doing?
I was probably just watching to see what they bought.
Hey, we got the hat just your size. I plop it on his head.
No, dear.
Wait, what?
I actually thought you might use it, Albatross.
Really? He's a creature that has fur. And he wears clothes over his fur. He must be burning. Oh wait, he can't feel the heat.
I can't feel the heat.
Shit. Alright, fine. Maybe they'll think I'm one of them if I wear the turban.
That's funny.
I think you fit in better this way.
I say that
Uh-huh.
just to boost it. It's
I like-
confident.
I
Although I
begrudgingly
might-
put it on.
I might want to put on the disguise cloak again.
Become a child. I just act like
God.
one of their children to be like,
That's wild.
I have forgotten what the word Velargo means.
I don't know.
That's not a bad idea, Damien.
I'll like lower the bag for him.
Alright. Damien, you quickly reach into Gug's pack and you pull out the cloak of disguise. I would like to ask, what exactly do you turn yourself into?
Alright, let me see how well I can blend in with both of you.
Become a copy of one of us.
This looks like a smaller albatross.
That'd be really
Oh,
funny.
No,
So
I don't
here's the
need a
thing.
mini-me.
Disguise self, if I recall, only works on images of people you have seen.
Well, he has a disguise kit. It's different.
Well, no, I think he's using the cloak.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Oh, so a cloak of disguise has to be people that you... Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Because that's what you used back in the mansion.
Yeah. But I used it for a purpose for that.
I know. Well,
What if
I'm
I
just saying
disguised
that's...
as Hurst?
What?
Jesus.
What if I disguised as Hurst? He looks
Who's
like a
Hurst
normal
again?
guy, but anybody that recognizes him is somebody that we immediately have to be wary of.
But would he know that... Would the news have already passed of his deposure?
We came here the moment that castle was done with.
True, but news
and we
could
took
travel
the fastest
faster than...
route.
I guess you have a point.
So for now, I could just disguise as Hurst. If anybody recognizes me, we gotta be wary of them. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, at least you could just... Well, remember who's associated with. The Omen Hunters.
That is true. That is true.
You don't
I'm
remember
just
any of the
trying to
faces
think
of the
of
random
something.
gods?
No,
Just-
I kind of only saw their mask.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Like only I got to know them.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna disguise as the innkeeper, the one that we saw before we found Madam Sheen.
Oh, wasn't he like a golem or not golem? He was a fucking wasn't he like a goblin or something or a gnome? Was he a gnome?
The innkeeper. Oh wait, you talk. Oh yeah, no, he was. Yeah, he was a gnome. You can do that.
You want to? Why? Well, you don't want to be a gnome?
You fit.
Do you have a problem with gnomes?
No, I just feel like it might be out of the ordinary for a gnome to be in the desert.
There's,
I
there's a
guess
rabbit
fair
better.
point. Considering they want to eat you, he gestures to the rabbit carcasses.
Jesus.
Yeah, at this point I might be better off using my disguise kit. Can't really think of
Do
it.
you
know
have
what?
to be a man?
I guess not.
No, you
You
can
could
just.
go with like Mama Sheen. She's older, and like maybe people think that you're old and wise.
It wouldn't be good for her to be seen outside of that building. In some places, I don't know where, but she has been around.
Oh my.
Is there anyone you saw in the port before we left that you could wreck?
I guess I could do the townskeeper there too.
We do have one idea that, well, you could turn into Arthur.
No.
Why
That
not?
didn't go so well last time.
We were in a major city that knew of him last time. You were here, and we put this hat onto you. We dressed you up a little different, and now you're just some old white guy.
Look, I'll use the disguise kit, and then I'll use the cloak, and then I'll use the disguise kit purely on my face. How about that?
Whatever you'd
I'll,
like.
I'll disguise myself as Arthur, and then I'll just cover up my face in case anybody recognizes it.
Fine,
Sounds fun.
sure. Just like change his nose and his chin slightly, and you'll be completely new.
Exactly.
By the way, I'm pretty sure the disguise cloak is like an illusion.
It is.
So, you applying makeup and stuff wouldn't really affect the illusion.
This.
Fuck.
But couldn't he not? Could he not redress him into different clothing, or does it have to be
He-
only in the clothing
he
that he
could.
knows them in?
No, you could, because you did that to yourself. You literally made yourself blonde using the cloak. You could do that.
Yeah.
So if you want,
Wait,
you can
so
do
he
Arthur
Put
just
someone
change
else's
what he's.
face
Yeah.
on like
Yeah.
Arthur's body kind of thing.
Oh no,
Oh,
I don't know
about that, but you'd probably be able
How much
to
can you
like
mess with them?
alter his appearance a slight bit. Well, you know, what, let me look at the
coloration.
actual disguise self thing.
Yeah, because if I could just do Arthur's body with some random person's face that I've seen, that would work.
Let me see. This is based off disguise self. You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, and weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends or until you use your action to dismiss it. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, and you can appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you. So you can...
Well, you're 3.5 feet tall, so you can only go up to 4.5 feet. So you can be a 4.5 foot Arthur.
And also, I just noticed, it doesn't say you have to, like, look at someone and recognize them or anything. So, no, never mind. So that was just a bunch of hooey.
I feel like you have to know of a face before you do it. That's just kind of logic, though.
Yeah, I guess. Regardless, so yes, you can make a... if you knew the clothing style, you could probably make an Arthur wearing a Hawaiian t-shirt.
Who's also only 4 foot
Do
tall.
that.
Yeah, also only 4 foot. Probably 5 foot because the size increased by a single foot.
Wait, perfect. Yeah, who's the dwarf that was with us?
Oh
Talk about
god, Burke.
Be Burke.
Oh.
Burke would be
That's
perfect.
better.
Good idea.
We're looking for a dwarf, so maybe they'll be a little bit more able to give out answers to someone that looks like him.
Wait a second, I just realized something. I don't know if I should bring it up.
What did you reckon?
You know what?
What is it?
I want all 3 of you to roll history.
Piss. I'm pretty hit or miss with history.
All right,
You
I had the highest
Albatross.
roll.
Albatross. You
Yes.
were just talking about the fact that you're talking about Burke, and then it clicked in your brain. You saw a vision, or at least a form of Damius, in the cave.
Yes. But why would we want to dress up as the guy that we're looking for?
Why not?
What do you? We're looking for a guy that looks exactly like this. Have you seen him? And they're gonna be like, "Yeah, dumbass, he's right there."
No, I'm the
He's-
twin. There you go. It's his twin.
I feel like things might get messy.
When are things not?
You're Damien's
If you
twin,
feel like
Damien.
doing it,
That's actually really funny.
You know what? It might be the best option we have. Go for it, I guess.
I never saw him. How am I supposed to disguise as him?
You were
Yeah,
down
you
there
did.
with us.
Yeah, it was in the
You
cave.
saw his face. Yes.
What you
Okay.
saw was
mimicry
fucking
of
Severus McCree.
Yeah.
It was the illusion he had placed upon himself. So you know of that version of Damius.
Okay. Does this
How
disguise
tall
my
was Severus
voice
McCree?
as well, or am I gonna have to do his voice?
Well, technically you're a whole new
Recognize the
person, so you
voice.
can do whatever voice you want.
Alright.
You had to put on a dwarvish accent to be legitimate.
I don't know what a dwarvish accent sounds like. I heard it, but I don't know how to mimic it.
Give us your best shot. Come on, right now.
Right
Dwarvish
now?
accent.
I'm genuinely drawing a blank.
Come on, you got this. Dwarven accent.
Dwarven accent. Dwarves. I like making weapons.
I like a bigger weapon. So why are you talking like? Why are you talking like an
like
Italian?
Italian.
I like the pasta. Yes. It's good.
Got it.
Good
Go a little bit
lord.
more northern. Go a little bit more northern.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Or you're a little bit more of a northern, harsher accent. Think of like the pirate accent, but a little bit different. Kind of like a captain. Okay, not that. Not a little bit less than that. Like a halfway.
Yeah.
Don't say yar.
I don't know. Give me an example. I don't know what we're talking about here.
I'm trying to say Scottish accent without saying Scottish accent because that doesn't exist.
Dwarven accent would be the most accurate term in this case.
That's what I said. I said dwarven accent.
Yeah. Yeah.
You kind of talk like this a little bit. It's a little bit different than that, but I can't really do it. I can't really. I don't know any dwarvish, so I can't really do it for too long. Kind of falls apart. But it's kind of like my accent, but harsh. It's like my accent, but harsh.
All right. I think I can do that. A little bit, at least.
He's Indian.
That's fine.
You know what? That might be
Got
the
it.
closest we could get.
As long as I'm not trying to sound as high pitched as my normal voices, it should be fine.
Jesus.
Sure. Remember, somewhere between my accent and your accent, but more impactful.
I need to speak with purpose.
Exactly. Dwarves are single-minded creatures. They have a single purpose, and they go for it.
I need to find my brother.
Now you're a vampire.
Man.
I blah.
Jesus.
I don't do
Uh,
It's gonna fall
blah.
apart so quickly.
Oh my god.
Eventually, you all. Eventually,
This is
you
the dumbest
all.
conversation.
Yeah, move on from this conversation. And you begin to kind of wander around. You eventually pass up one of the tents on the side, and you take a peek in, and you see this shriveled, dried husk of a person laying there. You can't tell if they're alive or not, but the state that they are in is very undesirable. And-
Give me a minute. There should be. Oh, I don't think I have it yet. Damn. Okay, can I generally can I hone my impressive elf ears, like Legolas, and be like, are you breathing?
Mhm. Roll me perception.
I close my eyes and I focus.
Yes, you listen in for a moment, and you hear a lot of things. One is obviously the occasional sound of a tumbleweed rolling past you. You hear the winds around you whipping and blowing in any random direction. But then you hear this raspy breathing coming from the person, but it is very faint.
What is a mess kit? I have a mess kit in my
Like food
in my
related?
inventory. I have a mess kit. I don't know what that is.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, well I guess I have a mess kit. All right.
Don't know what a mess kit is. Wonder if it says it
I
in like
went
the
to,
library.
Maybe. Well, I'm gonna step closer, and I'm gonna like show my palms. You know, like you're like if you're trying to like, calm down somebody, like you're trying to show that you're not a threat.
Mhm.
They're like, hello in there. Can you hear me?
You just hear the faint breathing.
Okay, now, assuming that things are getting a little bit bad for this person, I'm just gonna enter. I'm
That's fun.
I'm gonna
Upon
look over this
doing
person's
so,
state.
you gaze upon them and you kind of look them up and down, and you now come to the understanding of how bad they are currently. Give you an example. If you all have imagined what a mummified corpse looks like when it's unbandaged, this is not too far from that. Their form is entirely emaciated. There is very clearly flesh that has dried to such an extent it has torn open. Their frame is almost skeletal. The air they are wheezing out is very faint. And their skin sallowed to an extreme extent that you can see every crevice of the bones that are within their system.
I doubt it. But hold up a second. Think about this.
Oh god.
I don't think that's how that works.
A creature you touch or gain
might.
hit points equal to one spell against fire. I want you to also roll me a medicine check.
Alright, I got you, bruv. Damn it. My magic is decent, but I'm still learning.
That's a very fair statement. You cast this spell, Cure Wounds, and you kind of hope something changes in their complexion. And you do hear the faintest improvement of their breathing, but their skin barely changes. Their complexion remains almost the same. It is very clear to you that
So in my
their state is a bit too far gone.
in my rations, I still have rations on my person. Do any of that contain water?
Rations would generally come with any form of water.
Okay, then I'm gonna take I'm gonna take some water from whatever jar or whatever, however we're transporting. I guess what are they called?
Water skin?
Water skins, yeah. From the water skin, and I'm going to at first gently, like, I guess, put a small layer of it onto this person's lips, because like if you do it too fast, they'll like drown. So I'm gonna slowly introduce them back to water, and then like try to get them to drink a little bit, if possible.
You do this, and when you do it to their lips, you see the smallest movement of their tongue attempting to lack up what you have done. And then when you realize that they are attempting to do this, you begin to nurture them a little bit more. You allow more water to faintly go down their throat, and they are seemingly attempting to drink the water you are giving them.
And to have the turn.
Yes.
Wait, what?
So what were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna make the turn. I was gonna. Okay, I guess I'm going on. So while they're drinking and distracted, I want to take my dagger out and put it right in the temple. Just make it quick, as fast as humanly possible. Because like you've already said, this person's too far gone. I can't heal them. Obviously, no one's taking care of them around here. I want to make it as absolutely fast as humanly possible. Give them a nice moment. Give them some distraction, some humanity, if you will, and then peacefully remove.
Roll me a sleight of hand, with advantage.
I should actually be good at this. Oh, yes!
You can easily assume that they felt nothing.
Okay.
There was the faint lapping of water, and then there was peace. You lower the now corpse down slowly to the ground, and you let it rest in the tent. If I may ask everyone else, while he has been doing this, what have you two been doing?
Fuck. I misspelled closes.
Sosis. Soaps.
I think just to be funny, I'm barely walking forward over here. Like I'm walking towards the tent. I'm sitting here.
Trying to do the
out a
accent.
proper voice.
Doug, what were you doing? Well, Damien's doing that behind you.
Yeah, I guess I'll try and get some distance. I'll kind of go to the well, check that out real quick.
Yes. If you would like, you can roll me investigation.
I would love to.
Jesus. All right.
Nice.
Oh yeah, baby.
You near the well, and you kind of look down a bit, and very clearly you see that the water in the well is probably the only clean source of water in this area. It is very clear that this is maintained by just the stragglers of people to the best of their ability, because they know that this is their only hope to survive. They live next to the saltiest water and can only drink any form of fresh water that they can get their hands on. And this well seems to be that only supplier. And so they have taken exceptionally good care. You actually will note that it looks like all around the well are rocks that have been damaged from water, that have been pulled away and replaced with others.
I like hold a gold coin in my hand, ready to flick it in, and then think better of it and put it back in my pocket.
All right.
You have silver. We have 470 silver. You don't have to use gold for everything.
I want my wish to come true, though.
That's fair.
Sorry, give me a moment. I was having my feet rest above. Then I went to set them down on the fucking the pad I have beneath me, and my cat is sleeping right there, so I can't put my feet where I like them to be. This is okay. This is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But with that, Albatross, you eventually leave the tent, and you see Damien kind of wandering off, talking and musing to himself, and you see Gug investigating.
Can I quickly,
the well.
before I walk away, collapse the tent? Kind of like to be almost like a wrapping around this person?
If you so choose, yes.
Okay, I'll do that real fast. Done. Okay.
Alright. Can you roll me a perception check while you're doing that? This will be a disadvantage because you will be distracted.
Don't need it.
Doesn't really matter.
Oh.
You will note that while you've been doing this, someone behind the building over towards the southwest has been watching you from behind.
So this one
It'd be this one.
or the tavern? Okay, the tavern. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I wanna just kind of like slyly, like, you know, because I'm I'm a stealth archer. I'm like, I've hunted game. I want to like look without actually like giving away that I'm looking.
Mhm.
And like
I think-
notice that they are in fact staring at us.
You
I want to take it. Can I take in who this person is? Like what they look like?
Yes. You see, not into the exact same extent, but another emaciated person. But this time they are very easily cloaked in normal clothing, or at least the similar stuff to what Gug had bought. They seem to also be of a higher age. Their skin,
seems older.
though kind of brown, there's whatever is happening with them has significantly paled their skin. And I'm actually going to do something real fast. Alright. Oh, wait, that's right. Okay, so I forgot I can't do that kind of stuff like that. So I actually have to do this one in person, unfortunately. No one can see the
Okay.
roll because this is a secret roll. We love that, don't we? You,
dare.
you do this where you are turning your eye to observe them, and you're being as sneaky about it as you can. And you kind of glance away for a moment to look over towards Damien, but then you glance back and they're seemingly gone. They have moved on from where you last saw them.
You said this was an older person?
Yes.
Okay. I would have expected children to be more curious. We haven't seen a child around here, have we? Talking to Damien.
No.
Who's
you
not
hear
here?
you hear
Bollocks.
TV static.
He's still trying to, like, hold on, I'm close. Let me get this right.
No, I
Look
got
at
it,
this
I got it. It's just constantly repeating to himself. At this point, I think you would notice Gug kind of investigating the well a bit more. Possibly kind of like
Anything
looking at his hand where he sees a coin, looking at the well, and then kind of like pocketing the coin.
See anything you like in particular?
Oh, well, it seems like they cherish this well.
He glances. I was trying to talk to you earlier, but because you were already gone.
Yeah, you were in TV static mode.
No, that's fine. It was me just mentioning that there are no kids in this so far, which has been odd.
That's a good
It's
thing I
usually
didn't
not a good
disguise as a
sign.
kid then.
Fair enough. Either way, I glance at Gug's hand. What would it be? You wish.
Less heat.
That's funny.
You know, for a man who can control the storms, I find it interesting you couldn't dispel some heat.
Control, not create.
Fair enough. Well, I suppose there are worse things to wish for.
Alright. Damien, at this point,
I
you've
kind
been
of thought you would say
tracking
something.
back
Yes.
and forth with yourself a bit. Roll me a perception. No, roll me a dexterity save at disadvantage while you're distracted trying to figure out your accent.
Oh, he's so
That's,
good at fucking
that's
dex.
crazy that a
He's
10 is
so
a
good.
1 for him.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
it's
Damien,
insane.
you are so distracted. You don't notice that you have accidentally stubbed your toe and have tripped over onto the sand and fallen face first when you've noticed that you have finally, like, kind of effectively face planted in the middle of the desert, this little desert town, you... Ow! you look down at your foot, and you see a hand.
It's not a skeleton hand, is it?
Oh, well, hand. Never mind.
No. You very clearly see this as just another emaciated hand that has been buried beneath the sand.
Jesus. Just gonna like shake it off of me and stand back up.
Means this place has been on some very odd times.
I doubt we're gonna get much here.
At this point, you all hear some vague... Actually, no, you hear a good collection of voices coming from the building that you're the closest to.
By chance, well, we threw when we had to shed weight, we lost a lot of our of our cannons. But did we lose any of the fish that we had caught? Do we still have a bunch of that left? Do you remember?
I think I cooked up the last of it.
And we ate it all.
Wait, I mean,
You preserved some of it.
no, I think I cooked up the last of it when we were on the ship.
Right.
Sorry. Just figured I'd fuel my body before we left.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
This
people might need a little bit more
just
than we
your
do.
fucking message.
That's what I thought was gonna happen. I was
That's
like, I was
funny.
prepared. I was
So
ready.
now
Scorpion
I just
King this
imagine
shit.
you just shoot a fucking corpse in the middle of the desert.
Explosive arrow.
Yep. But you,
I guess we're just gonna go to this tavern.
sorry, that caught me off guard because I was like listening and then I looked at the chat. I see the big yellow text. I was just like, "What the fuck is that?" And then I realized, like, "Oh my god." That caught me off guard so far.
Look, I was ready for anything. Okay, always be
Yes, you
prepared.
were.
Johnny Karate.
So, you all, sorry, you all walk into the tavern. Give me a second, actually. I gotta check something. I gotta make sure I have, yes.
Yes.
As you all walk into the tavern, you will actually note that it is filled with people not too keen to talk to strangers. You will note that a lot of the people who see you walk in very quickly look away from you, trying not to keep eye contact. Roll me perception check. All of you.
All of us.
Can I, real quick,
Yes.
whenever, like,
Yes.
in the passing glance of someone, can I try to, like, wave at them?
I mean, yeah, if you wish.
Are you there?
Gug. This is a very interesting thing. I'm glad you did that. So while the other two are kind of walking towards the bartender, who, surprisingly enough, see similarly skinny and scrawny in fashion, but they seem to have better mental faculties, if you will, than Saket earlier. And as they're walking up toward them, you kind of stop and you are waving at people, and you notice a group off in the corner. You will note that they seem to be very angrily staring at you all. But the moment your eyes catch with theirs, similarly to what you've seen so far, they snap back over. What I will give you, though, because you rolled very high, you will note that they do not appear to be human.
Ooh.
You see scaly-like textures
Wait, in
across
comparison,
what
the
glimpse
people that
of
we
their
saw
face.
before are human, but these guys
Yes.
aren't?
These guys are not. The ones he's seen in the corner were not. You guys are walking up
Yeah.
to the bartender. He is human. And when you walk up to the bartender, while Gug is witnessing this, he looks over and... welcome, friends. My name is Zelda. What can I do for you today?
It's the guy from Star Wars: Phantom Menace. It's a Jew.
What the fuck?
You don't remember that guy, the floating bug man?
No.
Oh, Wonga!
Yeah. It's not at all
Your
what I
Jedi
thought.
mind tricks won't work on me, yes? Yeah. Anyway. Well, we were actually wondering two things. One, have you seen a dwarf around these parts, say, a year ago?
You see him kind of look around, and he kind of thinks to himself, I've not seen a dwarf in about a good bit of time, I'm afraid.
Would you have seen a dwarf in here?
There was one that came in through a while back. Didn't see much of him. He popped in for a little bit, then walked out.
Did he look like this man? And I point at Damius.
Yeah. He looks over at Damien, and he kind of turns his head to the side. There is familiarity in him, yes. Are they related in some fashion?
You could say such. So, you see him, and you know the man that's like him. Do you have any idea what direction he might have gone when he left town?
My memory is not the best, unfortunately. I get a good chunk of people who pass in through here, but none stay in my noggin, unfortunately. The only thing I remember is he would come in occasionally and ask for people, but they would never go with him. Though I do vaguely remember him coming along with someone else, a somewhat squattier-looking fellow. I don't know what he was, but he reminds me of other people here, so I was not keen to make conversation.
Right.
You must forgive me, but if I can help, we have some drinks here that I'm sure will satiate you in a good manner.
Of course. I want to look around. I know I got low perception, but I can still generally look around and notice. I'm a little curious. Are there any women? We're in a tavern, so there's not gonna be kids.
Yeah.
But is there So there are. Okay, so this is
There are, but they're very few in between.
Okay.
What I will definitely say is you will see them definitely more covered than the men here, but they exist. In what form you do not know.
Because in the two other places we've been, we've only heard from males, and I was like,
Yes.
hold up. I was like, wait a minute. Say, those in the corner, where do they come from? Gestures towards them.
You didn't see them. That was Gug who saw them.
I could see that they exist! After he points them out, I could see that Gug looks at him and go, huh.
Well, no, you were
will
walking
say that, like,
forward. You didn't notice Gug stopped.
I will say that, like,
I thought I looked around. Anyway, doesn't
he'll
matter.
go up to that table.
Oh, really?
After he, like, I'm
Oh,
pretty
shit.
interested in him, and I need
Tag
to try
team.
to talk to someone in this town.
That's funny.
Tag team.
This is interesting.
Well, I can't not notice where Gug goes.
Yeah,
So,
no.
who are those
I
folks?
feel like at this moment you didn't notice that Gug had separated from your group. For when you kind of turn around, you notice he's walking over to this group in the corner, and Gug, when you get up next to these people, you will notice that there are three figures, all in these rather large cloaks, but the smallest of them quickly lurches his head around and over towards you, in almost a very unnatural stent. And he looks at you and he says, "What do you want here, Fargo?"
In Gnomish, I want to say I was looking for friends. I'm gonna just take a chance.
He cocks his head to the other side. What language you speak, freak?
Sorry. I did not mean to. I just saw your size.
You insult me for being small?
No.
I should rip out your eyes. Begone from me!
I just was hoping to talk to you, gentlemen.
He turns around towards you, and at this point, you can fully see his face. This is very clearly a small in statured snake man. His eyes are rather large and very piercingly yellow. And he looks at you and he stares up at you and he says, I do not wish to talk to you. Vile
Are they
creature.
drinking?
Yes. You see that two of them have a drinks on the table. You will notice there's one person who's a little small, not in the same sense of this person. They're a little bigger than them. Kind of staring at you with just very careful eyes. At this point, because of your previous perception check, I'm just going to allow you to note that this person seems to have a beak. You will note that the other person who is sitting next, kind of towards your right, much larger frame, they are kind of just caring more about their drink than the conversation.
We do not wish to speak with your kind. We can smell it all over you. Begone.
Wow, racist.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just a long boat ride, and there was no shower or bath.
You monsters. Demons all. Begone, Varga.
And he quickly takes up his knife and he points it at you.
I'm sorry, did he say humans all?
Monsters all.
Okay.
He points his knife at you. He says,
Back away, or I will flare your eyes.
It's at this point I want to look into the bar. Now, who are
Yeah.
them? Because if they say any more rude words to my friend, I'm going to throw them out of your bar.
You quickly, the moment you say this, and he looks over, he says, gentlemen with the... Fuck, I gotta remember this guy's voice. Big gentlemen, please return here. Do not bother them. Leave them at peace.
I'm gonna
Return
start
quickly.
backing away from the table.
You see the snake man kind of look back at the bar and then look back at you, and he squints his eyes and he flicks his knife back around and puts it into his coat and turns back towards the other people at his table. And you could very clearly see Albatross. This guy's expression is instantly worried. He looks back at you guys as Gug is walking up. He says, those are not people to mess with. They are from a group of people who terrorize the sands. Best not to
That's
get
so.
on their bad side. Yes. They, very bad people. More monster than people would think. They work for a group known as the Arctosh. They're basically bandits. Raiders. The Desert Sons.
Do you have any idea what this compound of theirs would be, if they even have one?
No. There is only one person who would ever know, and I do not believe you will find him in this town. He wanders around the place. You...
Would they know?
What was that?
Those men in the corner. You said they're one of them.
Yes.
They know.
Well, I mean, I would assume. You're not going to fight them, no.
To save you and these lovely patrons you have here, no. No, not today.
Best to keep it that way. If word gets out that you attacked them in my bar... nevertheless, I will give you a portion of a drink on the house for keeping it shut. And he looks at you, and then he looks over at Gug, who's now fully walked up to the bar. And he eyes Gug up a bit. You are very clearly not from here. This I am aware. Do not anger the Arctosh.
I did not mean to upset them. I just, I thought I'd try talking to them.
Talking is not how you speak with old devils. He turns back around and you quickly see him start grabbing some bottles, uncorking some. He grabs what is in effect some like slightly bigger than shot glasses, and he kind of pours.
A rocks glass, maybe?
Yeah, probably. He pours out 3 cups, and he quickly displays them throughout in front. He says, "I will not be giving you any more than this. You have caused enough trouble for this, but my good will allow this one drink to pass. But please, do not get into a scuffle with the Arctosh, and if you do, outside."
I'll keep that in mind. And yes, despite the man's generosity, I'll slide 3 gold across onto the bar and grab drink and just immediately turn and walk away.
He will very fastly snag the coins and put them in a pouch around his waist, and he will nod to you. Damien, you've been mostly quiet for this sense, kind of understanding what people are doing. What's going on with your character right now in his head?
I'm sitting here watching as Gug and Albatross talk to these people, trying to picture what's going on here. I'm purposely not talking unless I have to because I'm not confident in the voice, and I'm worried that somebody is going to catch on to me.
That's funny. Sensible though. Gug.
So here's an interesting idea. They'd hate us because we're cursed. Would they know that Damien being disguised is cursed, or can they just like smell it in his blood, as the guy mentioned before?
What I will say is, those people you can very clearly tell. The people here have this innate sense to them. When
Okay.
people who come here have something wrong with them. You notice that almost immediately upon walking into this town, it was almost as if they just knew. You don't know if it is just purely scent-based, or if there is something else that these people have that you are unaware of. You've never been to Nibiru. You do not know how these people work. But you might
Fair
learn
enough.
as you continue walking.
I'll
Gug,
probably before
Yeah.
Albatross gets over to them, I want to like grab hold of
Oh,
him.
I wasn't walking towards them. I was walking
Oh,
outside.
were you not?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I said I wasn't gonna fight them inside the bar, and I'm gonna keep to that. But I am gonna kill them.
Oh no! I want to
Just not here. Just not today.
That's
I guess
funny.
as Albatross steps outside, I'll follow him and I'll kind of like be like,
I don't think they're bad people. I think,
Do you not
They
hear the
seem
man describe them as
concerned.
bandits?
but they're protecting their own. I should not have gone over to them. So
Protecting your own is stealing from others.
possibly.
Did you see how fast that bartender grabbed the gold coins? I think they're broke as shit.
Possibly because there's bandits stealing from them. Look around this place. The man in the tent, who I understand you didn't see, but tell you was a pretty sight. Worse than even that. The man who sold us the robes. Everyone here is on death's door. Except for 3 people and the bartender. Isn't that a bit odd for you? Bartender can actually give them what they want, and the 3 people who are labeled as bandits.
I just
So that means somebody's probably gonna try to steal from us. If we stay around here long enough, at least.
It's possible.
all I'm saying is, let's try and try some hospitality.
You then hear from behind you.
Hospitality will not get you far. Not in Nibiru.
You all then turn around to see a small, frail, but for Albatross, somewhat familiar figure. as this much smaller man is effectively made aware of your position. He looks up at you three, and you can very clearly tell, as similar to you were able to glance at from a distance, Albatross, this man's skin is sallowed, it is diseased, it is, he is, in all intents and purposes, worse for wears. But he is still tempting his best, and you watch him look over at you all.
My name is Yasha. You are looking for the dwarf from out of Naburu's waters, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
I know
You
of
look
who
this
you
man.
speak.
What do you know about him?
He told me his name was Demis. Demi... I do not remember.
You're correct, yes.
He helped me in my time of need, as
He looks over at you.
as I saw you have done with my people.
He looks over at the tent.
I am aware of their condition here. It is not good. That peace was needed. You can consider me passing the torch of kindness to you. This dwarf you seek, he did not come here alone. He was followed by a turtle companion, somewhat burly in nature, but they were talking around town, finding people to help them traverse the desert sands. As much you will probably need yourself.
I don't suppose you could be that person.
I cannot, but I know someone who can, but you will not find him yet.
That's funny.
You're gonna be so mad. I'm not.
Traveling around with another dude.
Oh yeah.
Damien, you notice him quickly look at you, and he kind of squints his eyes.
He looked much like your friend here, yes, the dwarf. Are you related, yes?
Something like that.
The moment you speak, he kind of turns his head a bit. Then he looks away and he looks up at Albatross again.
The person you will need the help from will be in the dunes soon, when the sun falls beneath the skies. You will not find him out in the heat just yet. But if you head,
He kind of like slowly turns and points out towards the desert.
if you head towards the west, the southwest, in that direction, there is a peak of rock. Over atop it, he rests. If you find the man there, he will guide you. But be wary of the people in the desert. I've said a lot, and probably too much.
I appreciate it. And Albatross reaches his hand out, almost like a handshake. You know, as a sign of kind of respect, if you will.
He pulls his hand up, but he kind of stops and then pulls it back into his cloak.
I will not be shaking your hand today. I must make way. Rest at the inn for now, until the night falls. Then you travel. To travel in the sands at this time, waiting for someone, would be exhausting. I would try my best to point you in the direction when the time is right. I will be posted in the tent on the side of the tavern. But until then, good day.
And he quickly scurries off.
Hmm.
And that is what happens. You all see this occur.
I'll miss him.
You could go see him now if you wanted.
I'm busy right now.
Hmm.
Aren't we all? As we pass this place, is there anybody, glaring at us from windows or slamming doors?
Roll perception. You will note
Modest.
that the door on that specific building is broken off its hinges and kind of, not fully, but like broken and swung open. Kind of creaking faintly but barely attached to the frame. With but a glimpse, you can see what looks to be the feet of someone laying on the ground, possibly dead.
Lying on the ground? No. Well, now I'm interested. Now I'm like, what the fuck?
You walk into the building, kind of peeking in, and in a similar sight to what you'd seen before, but this time you can tell they are already gone. You see not one, but two people laying on the ground, holding each other. It looks to be possibly a woman, and in her arms is that of a child. Both frail, both drained of life. This is what you see.
What are the other two doing?
Those are the only two.
Someone's typing an essay. No,
Oh, you
no,
mean
the
what
other
they're
two
typing?
players. The characters that are in this D&D.
Yes. Damien, you watch him quickly scurry off. Do you intend to follow at all?
I'm heading to the next building.
All right.
He'll be fine.
Before I get to you, I will ask if Gug's doing anything.
I'm really conflicted because I don't want to go into someone's home, but I also see like Albatross going in. I don't know which side of the fence I should hop on. So I'm gonna
if this helps you, you see me run in a hurry, so it's not like I'm just like casually walking up into someone's house.
Yeah. You would very clearly see him peek, like poke his head in, and then kind of freeze when he sees what's inside.
Is everything alright, Albatross?
Albatross does not respond, instead choosing to let Gug kind of also peek in and see what is there.
And in a similar sense, you see the corpses of a mother and a child.
It's a harsh environment.
Particularly when people are bleeding you dry.
With that, Damien, you walk over towards the inn, and you see an older lady sitting behind a desk. She seems to be twiddling with bounts of straw that she has managed to gather in some form or fashion, or some dried leaf, or not leaf, like strands of grass that she has done. She's almost sewing something together. And then she slowly looks up at you with her frailed, frizzied frame. Can I help you?
Is he gone
no,
again?
I'm just looking around, trying to make sure to see if I can find any traces of my brother.
You see her roll me a perception check, actually, Damien. You
He
can
notices
tell.
everything.
You can very clearly tell that her eyes are empty. There is but drained sockets. And she stares up at you with vacant expressions. And though you can tell she cannot see you, she looks and says, "What does your friend, your brother, look like? I would not know."
Well, he's a dwarf.
You do not feel like dwarf. Are you sure?
Yes.
She
Yes.
slowly gets up out of the chair she's sitting in and kind of starts to, like, you see her grab this, like, stick, this dried stick that's kind of in the shape of an L-ish. And she starts to kind of, like, hobble over towards you. And when she gets next to you, you see her reach out, and she actually touches your arm. And you see her rub her fingers, and then you notice that she kind of stops, and then retracts her hand real fast.
You are not dwarf. This I can feel. Why lie to someone as weak as myself?
Damien is just gonna fold under zero pressure. Okay, fine. I'm not a dwarf. Okay, I don't. I'm in a new place entirely here. I can't trust anybody. I don't know that you're weak.
She kind of chuckles.
Why seem so panicked? It is okay. I do not judge others for their intent. I merely jest.
And she kind of like starts to turn around and hobble back to her inn. She sits back down in the little chair that she had, the little stool that she was sitting in, placing her cane to the side, and she looks up at you.
I cannot see your face, but your voice is kind. Feel free to stay in the inn if you wish.
Oh, is this the end?
Yes, this is my inn. Yarushad. I named it after myself.
Is there anywhere or anyone in here that might be able to help find a dwarf that might have been here?
Were you not paying attention?
I'm
When a guy came up to
afraid-
us and said, I know who you're talking to.
I'm afraid
I'm just trying
I
to get more
cannot help.
information.
I am but an old woman who cannot see. But I'm sure you have already found what you are looking for.
What?
She smiles
Machine
and
2.0.
nods, and then looks back down at her little thing she's sewing together and continues to work at it with her fingers. With that, Albatross, Gug. Oh wait, Damien, are you walking back over to the house?
Yeah. As I'm walking back, I'm just taking the cloak off, realizing that this is fucking useless.
Here, let me. That's funny. Hold on, I gotta. If you're doing that, I gotta switch your token shit back to normal. Give me a second. So many folders. So many damn folders.
Well, that didn't last very long.
Save changes.
And I just personally can't fucking do a dwarf accent, apparently.
There you go. Plop yourself back down.
That's literally everyone pointed it out.
Yep.
I thought it was well done.
It wasn't,
I
and you
know.
know it.
I want to see if there's any like drapings or like anything like that, like on the
There-
walls or over windows.
There is shagged. So one of the things you should definitely see is there is a shag carpet that's on the ground. But then you look up at the walls and the windows. There is this very destroyed curtain It's barely even enough to be called a curtain at this point, but it is
Was
there.
there anything else that like similar resemblance, or the only two things?
You look around the space. You don't really see much in the space. There is a table that has been broken. Food, not food, but like, well, maybe remains of what once was food. But you see dishware and silverware all splattered around and shattered and broken. Across the area, you see cabinets swung open wide and some off the hinges. And
Okay.
when you look around the place hoping to find some form of cloth, you look at the table and you do notice that though it has been torn a bit, there is a tablecloth that is in better condition than most of the things you have thus spotted.
All right. So I'll go over to said table, carefully and gently take whatever is on the silverware or plates that were on it, place them to the side, take off the tablecloth, walk over and place it over the two deceased.
Damien, I think at this point you would walk in, or at least notice that that Albatross is covering two bodies.
What the hell happened in here?
Whatever happened, it was already done by the time we got here. Whether it was
Like, is there somebody going around killing people in here, or what's happening?
Well, he looks out the window at the well. Unless someone's controlling that, they had water, but perhaps food was a major problem. They are in a desert. And well, we already know what the problem is. We've seen the real disease here. He points towards where the bar is through the wall. Those men, the one that was called bandits. Bandits don't just come in and make your lives better. They take what you have, they take more than what they need, they bleed the people dry, and they leave them like this.
I feel like we're quick to jump to a conclusion.
Either way, it sounds like the perfect people for me to steal from.
Let's not steal from anyone here.
No, not here. No. I meant the bandits.
You'll be able to take plenty from them. I'll assure that.
All right.
But now we need to figure out where they are. Of course, there's the men inside the bar, but I've made my promises.
I didn't make any promises.
True, but you do not sleep. Let's wait until they leave.
With that, you all walk over towards the inn that Damien had just walked from, and to kind of keep things a bit short, Damien, you quickly informed them that you were allowed a room if need be at the inn by the nice old lady. And
She didn't have a payment for it. It was just given.
yeah.
Alright.
You all, maybe just to get out of the heat for a bit, step in, try to make yourselves comfortable. This is not a very well-kept place. You can tell there is still a bunch of sand on the floor. She has attempted her best to keep things as clean, but she cannot see what it is she is doing. She is just doing her best. And you all kind of take a moment to yourselves, kind of ignoring the little area around you all. And I would think that at this point the sun is probably coming lower and lower to the horizon's line, and at this point it's probably like 6 in the afternoon, with you guys probably arriving here around maybe 3 in the afternoon.
Okay. Bit a few hours then.
Yeah. And with you guys having like a moment to kind of talk and discuss with each other, I will ask if you wish to do so.
So yeah, I know the old man. You know the old man whose name I've already lost me. but next to the tavern. They said we should wait till nightfall before meeting someone in the Dooms that could possibly bring us to Damius. And then we have a more, and he looks at the bar door at least. Immediate problem.
Oh, I don't mind going straight for the immediate problem. You know that.
They both look to Gug.
I would like for it to turn nighttime. I still think we should investigate more on the happenings of this place before we start making enemies.
Look, I'm no
Perhaps.
stranger to enemies, and you know I can get away if I need to be. Somebody needs to teach those bastards a lesson, and I'm tired of sitting by and standing around watching it.
Well, I guess to Gug's point, we've only gotten one person's perspective on the bandits. Although, given the state of this town, that might be enough. What about the innkeeper?
Look at them. Everybody around here is not looking good. Except for those few people, it's obvious what's happening.
I concur. In fact, I've said something similar earlier. That it's weird that they seem of decent health, not good, but decent. And the barkeeper, who likely is kept around because he's useful, but everyone else is one foot in the grave.
Which they're either thieves, or they're just very well off and not helping each other. Either way, I could steal from them.
At this point, I would like all of you to roll perception check. And Gug, I'd like for you to do it at advantage.
What about
Because this is
that
going to be
innkeeper?
a audio-based, auditorial-based roll.
Oh,
D&D rules say that vampires have better ears than werewolves. I looked it up, but that's okay. I'll forgive you.
What?
I looked it up.
Hold on, I literally didn't see anything on the sheet about vampires having the bonus for hearing.
Probably not on this version of the sheet, yeah. But I looked it up. I remember like the last time I looked it up, and it was like elves have superior hearing and vampires do, and I was like, well, obviously together, that would be significantly better, right? And it was like, probably. That was the only answers I got. Now it doesn't really matter, but I just I wanted that out there.
Yeah, the fucking vampire character sheet says nothing about hearing, even smell, actually. But, regardless of that,
Either way, we all rolled terribly.
almost. Because Gug,
Oh yeah, advantage.
with his hound-like ears, you... it's fucking XQC. But, you're all talking together, kind of figuring things out, when Gug, you kind of perk up for a moment. Your ears catch on to the noise. It is the sound of scuffling, kicking and punching, and then the sounds of someone somewhat muffled screaming. And it sounds like it's coming from the direction of the tavern.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump up from my seat,
I think there's something happening.
and then I'm gonna start heading toward the door immediately.
Well, I will. I guess I didn't really notice the screaming, distracted by talking to Damien, which is also why he doesn't hear it. And then I take off right behind Gug, knowing Gug is not a coward, but he's not a man of action. This must be something very important.
Before you even get near the bar itself, I'm gonna actually grab you all. I'm gonna move you back to over here.
Yeah.
Gug, you are walking out in a quickened pace, and very easily you notice that the man you all had met before as Yusha has been... his tent has been toppled and torn to shreds. Himself has been thrown to the ground, and standing over top of him, kicking and punching, and sometimes stabbing, you see the three figures from within the bar. And when you notice this, you hear the faint words, "Varega, traitor!"
So he's in trouble for talking to us. So I'm just gonna go ahead and
All right. With that,
we're just gonna go ahead and do that.
quickly get into initiative as one of the men, or one of the creatures, turns around and sees you and angrily hisses.
Ah, demons. Kill them!
And just like that, everyone, we're finally getting into some good old-fashioned scuffled combat. What a lovely time we are about to have.
Yes.
Alright, let me do this. I'm gonna put some
Icons,
battle
icons,
themes on,
icons.
shall we? Hope it's not too loud.
Yeah, this is
This
not
is
fitting the
pop.
theme at all, but I like it.
No, I don't have, like... I should totally get, like, themed battle music for the areas you guys are in, but I don't have that.
Okay.
But, you see, one of these... This is the one who screamed at you all. You see
Okay.
this, a much larger character, wielding 2 giant axes, and then you see, much as before, this bird-like creature. You notice that their cloaks, they have kind of fallen down around them when they've been noticed. And very quickly they ready themselves to fight. And with that, I'm going to quickly add these guys to the turn order. Skadoosh.
7. Okay, good.
Skadoosh.
Also 7. Okay.
That is wild. And
3 7s. Go for it.
skadoosh.
14. All right. Good. Yeah, that's good. That's
Alright.
good.
Very quickly, you guys have the ability of acting upon this as they quickly yell at you, and you see them all kind of stop attacking the old man and go to assault you all.
2 things quickly. Don't accidentally hurt the old man if you're using your lightning attacks. Gug. And keep that front one alive. I point at him. What is he, like an Argonian-esque person? The lizard man?
He's
That
a
one
snake
stays
man.
alive. Snake man. Keep
Yes.
that one alive.
So
Because he'll
innately,
squeal.
you will notice a lizard folk, a snake man, and what looks to be a vulture type of person, a vulture bird man.
Okay. So, we're just gonna do that right onto Vulture Man.
Oh, you're doing vulture guy. Gotcha. I'll give him your
And
green
then,
dot.
of course, as always, where is it?
Ambush.
Good old Dread Ambusher.
Yep. Start the first phase each combat. Your walk speed increased by 10, which lasts. While you master the art of the ambush, you can give yourself a bonus to your initiative rolls equal to your wisdom modifier. Hey, wait, what's your wisdom modifier?
Which is 0. 0.
Oh.
It helps me not at all.
Yeah, not at all. Damn.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a kid. I'm a kid. I built
Yeah,
him
that
for that
makes
reason.
sense.
He's not supposed to be wise.
Okay, so roll to hit using that beautiful bow.
Fuck.
That's
That-
just
that
damage,
wasn't
sir.
Yeah. Ignore that one. I clicked the wrong thing. 16.
14. So 16. Let me double check something. Boop.
Well, 16's
Ye-
pretty low,
ye-
like fairly low, so maybe.
It is, but these guys are not like super, crazy people.
Okay.
You do hit the vulture person. Roll for damage.
Okay.
I believe this should
Now
also
roll for
add
damage.
your other
Much
thing
better.
as well. Does
It didn't roll my-
your
it-
hunter's mark?
Oh, does it add my hunter's mark?
It should. I don't think it does. I think you have to trigger something that does. What's your hunter's
not
mark
sure.
damage? Let's see.
Oh! I have a thing for it.
There you go. Okay.
You
so
added a
13
thing
damage.
on my. Okay.
Okay. Let
And
me.
then we're just gonna.
Jesus.
You also have your Dread
Bye,
Ambusher
bye,
extra
little
attack, by the way.
Sebast- Yeah, I know.
So you're gonna hit and then
Does that have to
do.
be?
Let's see. If you take your attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action. If that attack hits, the target does an extra 1d8 of the weapon's damage. So just roll to hit, and then we'll add.
I
then
have
we'll just
to-
roll for 1d8.
Well, I already hit the first one, so I take the Dread Ambusher
the
on that
fuck?
one, and then I don't on the second one.
Smash Bros.
So an extra 6 for that's Dread Ambusher.
Jesus. All right.
Did you get that?
Yep.
Does that put him still alive, or?
He is still alive, but he is very, very hurt.
All right.
These 2 arrows have very
Oh,
easily
yeah.
stuck in him. You hit again.
Oh, 19, yeah. 8.
He is still alive, but he is not in good
Ooh.
condition.
Wow, that's a lot of
Hey.
damage that you just tanked. That's 13, 6, that's, 19, then 8 on top of that. I assume he has, like, he's a resistant, maybe, right?
For what?
Piercing.
No, he is just he is flesh.
Oh, he just has a lot of health. All right, fair
Has
enough.
a lot of health.
Fair enough.
All right. Do you do anything else in your turn? Is that it?
No, that's it. I did a lot.
All right, Gug, it is your turn. You just witnessed, you witnessed Albatross unleash 3 arrows that pierce straight into this vulture person's body, and they quickly almost collapse to the ground in pain, but they are trying to pull themselves up. What do you do?
I'm going to like step forward, like in front of the 3, and
Yes.
I'm just gonna like give a small speech. I'm gonna be like, just
Surrender.
Please, just drop your weapons. The damage that you've done, it can still be undone.
Dropping our weapons would be death. We shall take your life instead.
Opportunity attack. Slashes at Gug.
Yeah, I'm not gonna attack him this turn.
Oh shit! All right.
He doesn't get to roll for persuasion. It just doesn't work. It's just like, no.
So the person that you shot at Albatross, quickly you see him yank the arrows out of himself and look at you, and his wings unfurl, and he quickly dashes up into the air, and he flies away.
Again! Oh, he flies away?
He has left combat.
Okay. Coward. Cur.
You see the Snake Man look back in kind of surprise. Like,
What are you doing? Get back here! Honor in death! Ah!
And he looks back at you. Damien, it's your turn.
They're both distracted, watching their friend or companion run away.
He's gonna quickly run up the stairs
Oh shit. Is he gonna
and
go for a
immediately
top
jump
rope?
off towards this one.
Alright. Oh dear
From
lord.
the top rope.
Yeah, from the top rope.
And from the top rope.
Do what you need to.
Frying pan. Frying pan. Just
Now,
knock
question:
him
does that count as sneak attack at all?
Probably not. Well, what's the rules for sneak attack again? Because I think there is stuff that should help you. Let's
Give us
see.
the rules.
You know how to
Pop
strike
'em out.
slowly and exploit a foe's distraction. Literally in the first sentence.
So is this
There
guy
we go.
looking at his friend leaving? Because obviously the other guy does.
Once per
the-
turn,
the-
you
the-
can
the-
damage for 30 damage.
lizard
If
man.
you hit with an attack, you have advantage on this. The attack must use the attack roll. You don't need advantage on attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. He's not within the 5 feet range. And you don't have a disadvantage on the attack roll. So unfortunately, this does not count. He is distracted, but not enough. This is very clearly someone who is more enjoying the fight than his companion running away.
Alright, well, I guess the only thing I can really go here for is like, should have taken the chance!
Let me see if that hits. So you go to bring down this pan. He quickly brandishes his axe and swipes your pan away, and he laughs.
Bring better attack. I wish for good fight.
All right.
And
you have
now,
any-
and now, now Damien's like, I didn't really think this far ahead.
Do you have any other actions you could take, Damien?
Okay, I guess I could just run through you.
Little rabbit. Run through me? Ah, impossible.
Oh, don't you know what's possible and what's not? He's going to run through him.
Just for fun.
Are you literally just gonna run away? Oh shit!
run
I
through
forgot
him.
about that. You dash. You're immune to attacks of opportunity when you run through a creature. They take 1d6. Oh shit! Roll for damage then. And where you have the ability of running as much as you wish. So where are you going?
just gonna quickly sidestep and dash back towards Albatross. Going through
Alright.
both of them, actually.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have them take that damage. So won't you
Breathing
roll me
breeze.
2d6s. All right. Big guy's gonna take the 4 damage, and the other guy will take the 5. Let me see. I'm gonna double check something real quick. Yes. All right. All right. And this little fucker is gonna take the 5. This music's good. All right. With that, Damien, the big guy quickly looks over at you, and then he looks over at Gug, seeing a bigger man. He's like, "So you will be much better fight." And he runs over towards you, kind of pushing out his friend out of the way. He's like, "Get out of my way! Move!
Oh my
I
God.
wish for a good fight."
And he quickly brandishes his axe, and he is going to attempt to swipe at you. Are you ready?
Yes.
You see him take 2 axes, and he brings one down with a left swing. Does an 11 hit?
No.
He then, you quickly dodge out of the way, and he goes in for another swing with the right axe. It's a 13 hit.
Yes.
All right. Do you do anything to prevent it, or are you taking
13
it?
armor class?
Less, actually. It's 12.
That is insane.
He's a sorcerer, guy. But if you do not do anything to prevent
I'm
the
at
damage,
16.
you take 12 slashing damage. Jesus. Wait, did he just roll max? He did!
Dang.
That's crazy. He misses you with the first attack, and then he goes in for that second attack, and you can see he's kind of angry at it, but then he hits you with the second. He's like,
A good one. But let's do this again.
and you see his scales begin to burn this bright red as he activates a almost rage-like state, and that is his turn. The assassin in front of Gug quickly looks over towards Damien, seeing how spry he is. He says, "I will skin you like a rabbit." And he
Yeah,
brandishes
certainly
his
try.
knife.
He is rapid.
You then, let's see here. Okay. I want everyone to roll me a perception check. As this guy,
yes.
very quickly, you watch as his skin begins to shimmer and change as he almost looks to seemingly disappear in front of your very eyes.
Oh, 2 nat 1.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ. Gug
Wow, that's a
doesn't
crazy.
give a shit. He is staring him down. But, unfortunately for the one it is needed, Damien, you lose sight of him instantaneously. He seems to almost disappear
Oh,
out
he
of view.
goes invisible.
To an extent,
I
yes.
understand.
He then walks around you. And almost out of nowhere, hey, you might recognize this.
Oh, shit.
He brandishes his knife and quickly goes in with a stab.
Oh, well, 18 hits.
Yeah,
I know that.
Oh my god, it actually hits.
Yep, you do that, and then he will take the sneak damage along with it. So all of that is piercing, technically.
Which is half.
Yep. And
Why the fuck
That-
do I have 48 temporary hit points?
It's because of the last fight you didn't long rest.
what? Oh yeah, long rest. You wouldn't have those anymore. Why do you have what? You have what?
Oh,
Yeah, because of the damage that he took. Yeah, damage he took during the ship fight.
Oh, okay. You don't have the temporary hit points anymore. That would have been long gone.
Yeah.
that confused me a little.
That's
Alright.
wild. So 9 plus 6, and then half that for your resistance.
So is
Alright.
that 7 or 8?
Round down, so probably 7.
7.
With that, Albatross, it is your turn. You see your
Can I
friends
use
getting.
my reaction? Hold on.
Oh, to do what?
Grab him.
Do you have anything that lets you do that? Because if not, then you cannot.
Okay. Okay, just ask.
Albatross, you witness your friends kind of get stabbed and slashed around a bit.
So
and
at
the one
this
who's
point, I
flying
understand
away.
that he's invisible, right? Even though I
he-
got a nat 1, I didn't see him change where he went when he changed. I know that he's invisible, and I know that he just slashed Albatross. I'm Albatross. Damien.
Okay, actually, I do need to double check something real fast because I just thought about something and I'm going to double check. I wrote that down. Yes. So he is, in all intents and purposes, he's effectively invisible.
Yes.
So yeah, if you wish to attempt to hit him, it would be a disadvantage.
I'm not gonna try to hit him currently, but I do know that he is invisible and that he just attacked Damien. I know those two things.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm going to take the arrow that I was gonna have knocked, and I'm gonna be like, well, I guess if I'm ever gonna do this, now's the time. I cut my hand and I just throw blood in that general direction in a sideways motion to cover as much area as possible.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to get my blood on him so it's not invisible, so I can see like generally where he is.
Okay,
You never
so
seen
where...
that classic thing in movies when someone
Yeah,
goes invisible,
no, I
they
know
cut
you're talking.
themselves and
It's
they
the
throw
same
blood
shit
at
where you
him?
cover someone in paint. The invisible man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So some of this is gonna get on Damien, but like we're just gonna have to accept that.
Okay. So what I will do,
Get on Damien?
I'm going to have him. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. Oh, I bless Shim Sham with a nat 20. JoJo reference, blood tracking. Yes. Hi, Cameron. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. What is your current dex number? Like, what's your dex stat? Your
4.
modifier. 4? Okay. I'm going to say that he is going to dex save, and he has to get above a 14.
Okay.
If he fails, then he is marked, and you can see him.
So this is him trying to dodge it.
Yes. He just dodges.
All right. Fair enough.
What I will say is you definitely hear the sound of sand scuffing and moving around, but it does not seem that anything lands on him. I will say that would probably work as a... That feels a very action-y thing. If you wish to do anything else, can you extra attack as well? Because I think extra attack is...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I
He
Yeah.
attacked his hand.
Yeah.
And then
That's true.
does it right.
Oh, wait, that's a good point. You cut yourself doing that, didn't you?
yes.
Roll a 1d4.
Was
Then
I
subtract that from
anticipated
your
taking damage.
Yeah, I apologize. I forgot. Okay, so you take
I
2
just thought you were gonna
points of
get to it.
damage. So, regardless of that, you can attempt to attack the person you can see.
Yeah. And yeah, this is specifically an attack, so it's not like I can do anything else. Okay.
I love this music. I was earlier being like, man, what is this soundtrack? But then it's just like every song we've had so far has been banger after banger.
Can I still use a bonus action with my extra attack? Like not adds the extra attack, but like in addition to it. Like I still have my bonus action.
I would imagine.
Okay.
Alright.
'Cause I'm useless here. So
I forgot you could do that.
I'm going to.
Oh god, there's 2 of
Yeah.
them.
I doubt I can stop halfway through, so that's fine.
Yeah.
I will just. Oh, wrong one.
Way through.
I'll
It says
just
you
go.
go up to 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted to like stop here, grab the old guy, and like then move again. But I don't think I
No.
could do that.
Oh.
No.
I had to start it with him. So I'm just gonna go here on this like slightly uplifted rock. So now I'm behind the axe guy. And he probably wouldn't notice me. I mean, I guess that's up to you, but I just warped over here based on Shadow Step. And I'm just gonna put one right in his
that's
back. Did we say it was a bonus action to move Hunter's Mark?
Yes it is.
Okay, then I can't do that. That's fine.
Regardless,
I'm just
extra attack, so shoot him. Shoot big guy, I guess. That
30.
Jesus Christ, that hits 8 piercing. All right.
Just right in the shoulder blade. Just
Yeah.
bang. I'm not choosing the shoulder blade. I'm just generally saying.
Yeah. Wait. Shit. Fuck, I don't know what I had his health at before. That's fine. Okay, give me a second, because I just remembered. He went into a rage state, which I believe gives him resistance to bludgeon, air piercing. So, yes.
Okay,
So he only
that's
takes
fine.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I might have mucked up his numbers a little bit, because I accidentally just scrolled past, and then I had to go back up. I hope I got to the right number. Pretty sure I did, though. Regardless, shouldn't be too much of a difference. But yes, you see him... you see your arrow pierces into his shoulder, but doesn't do it deeply as you would expect. It almost seems like his scales have hardened with his rising rage for enjoyment of battle.
Fair enough.
With that, Gug, it is your turn.
I'm gonna charge the Snake Man.
All right.
I'm going to just.
Oh
Like,
shit, that's right. You can
run
see him.
through. Yeah.
And
I'm gonna just try and get like a grapple on him.
yeah.
Good.
I'm trying to decide because I moved this guy in like the middle of the token. Realistically, he's standing right here. You would have stepped out of his range. I'm going to attack of Aop if that is okay.
Yeah.
All right. He's going for a single swing with one
if
hand.
it's okay, I'm just asking. You can say no.
Okay.
Yeah,
This guy has a high
So
hit.
that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take 12 damage.
Hopefully, do you take half slashing
Great.
by any chance?
Not yet. he has to Hulk out in his own sense.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I don't really want to though.
I love barbarians.
Yeah, all they do is hit. They don't do anything else.
All right, you walk up to this snake man, and he, looking at Damien, then turns over, and then he looks up, not expecting you to be staring him dead in the eyes, and you get to see this, no one else does. He kind of like sinks into himself a little bit, because you're a really big dude. What do you do?
I want to like. Okay, yeah, I'm going to grab hold of him. I wanna,
shit.
like,
You remember
try
when,
and,
like-
wrap my arms around him and like restrict his movement.
All right, so that is a.
You remember when like
strength
Sully
versus-
grabs the fucking lizard guy in,
Yeah.
in Monsters Inc. Like right by the throat,
That's
just lifts
funny.
him up. That's what
So
I
that-
expect.
This is your strength versus his acrobatics or athletics. Are you ready?
Yes.
He is choosing acrobatics to attempt to dodge you. Roll first.
Okay.
Hope to get high.
Ooh.
All right, are you ready?
Come on,
Yes.
come on, come on, come on.
Oh,
Yes!
lucky bastard!
Yes.
You
Wah.
very quickly bear grip this man,
Oh my God, he had a
and he goes.
point.
"Ah!"
man.
And Damien, you watch as he looks like he grabs air, and suddenly the air turns green just like him, as his form mimics the skin tone and clothing coloring patterns of Gug. As you now recognize, he is holding down the Snake Man.
Let go of me, you demon! Fargo! Fargo!
Knock him out. I'll
you
kill
have-
him.
End this now. Call off your comrade.
Never! Death is order! For Akatosh!
That's my.
With that, do you have any bonus actions?
No.
All right, Damien. Pan.
Are you not scared
bonk,
to
bonk?
die?
Death is honor!
He spits in your face. Let me double check.
The 13 hit before? I think it met, didn't it?
No, it just misses. If it didn't say that you were
Okay.
grappled, so you technically have advantage, so you do hit.
Oh, great.
So,
Can we be clear
It's
at
in
this
my
point that
face,
we're
and it's
going for
without
knockout?
hesitation.
that's really funny.
Okay.
Yeah, you you bash his head with a pan. He's like,
Death is honor!
he kind of like shakes his head.
Ah! You hit me with a pan?
Honka's kind of French. You
Well,
feel
not
the
intentional.
fan? Yeah.
Damien, anything else you got, or is that it? Bad.
Now, I don't want it to come to this,
Oh.
but come on. He's gonna pull out the flintlock.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God.
You think you frighten me with such little tools?
It sure is more intimidating than a frying pan, though, isn't it?
Roll intimidation.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
I'm going to make him roll a wisdom save.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. I mean,
It is a little intimidating.
So in this moment, he has fully dropped his mimicry ability, and he's just kind of staring at you very sheepishly. And you hear off from behind you,
Oh, you are not being baby now! Come here!
and quickly the brute stomps his way over towards you two, and he brandishes. He pulls one of his axe onto his back, and he double wields one of them. And he looks at you guys. He says,
Let us see if you enjoy this!
and he is going to recklessly attack, so he has advantage on both of these swings with this dual wielding here. Does a 13 hit, Guggy boy?
13? Yeah, that hits.
All right. You take again 12. Damn, same number. And he's going to go hit Damien with this one. Oh, also roll your strength save again. Or wait,
Save.
is that how Gug? Is that how? Wait, hold on. How do you? How does someone escape grapple if the person is attacked? Actually, I have no idea.
I know that on their turn they can.
Yeah, they can
go
re-roll.
to-
It's like, I think it's at the end of their turn.
which is next.
Well, it has
so.
to be the beginning, right?
What
Because
was
it's an
that?
action, right? To try to break free. It's at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, the condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Okay, yeah. So, also, the condition also ends if the effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler, or the grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away. This becomes 0. Okay. Yeah. Either way. Regardless, that damage happens. He then goes to swing on Damien. You don't have to roll for any form of grapple check, save or anything. You are still holding on to him.
Okay, cool.
Does an 18 hit you, Damien?
Yes.
All right. You take 10, or I guess half. You take 5 slashing damage as he bears down his axe upon you. And he laughs.
Good fight! I cannot wait to skin the rabbit and the orc.
The assassin is going to attempt to break free. Or actually, no, he's not. No, he's not. I have a funnier idea. Gug, let's see if this goes well for you. As you quickly see his head rear back and twist around, and he's going to try and bite your face. And he misses.
Sweet.
Horrendously. He attempts to bite
Go
you.
just like aside.
No, I like to imagine he just is tall enough where he can't reach his face, so he's just kind of like snapping in front of you. He will then attempt to. Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure he's got something. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have the multi-attack like the other guys have. All right. That's his. That's it. That's all he can do.
That's it?
Yeah, because I made him attack instead of trying to escape the grapple, he just has to stay on the grapple.
Oh.
Yeah. Albatross, it's your turn. You see Gug is
Let's
very
rabbits.
not looking so good.
Talking about skinning rabbits and orcs, you forgot about me. I'm going to move my hunter's mark to that guy. My
Oh,
bonus action.
blippy
To
bloopy.
the axe guy. Axe guy.
Yep.
And he has, and we
Okay.
have all advantages against him with attack rolls until his next turn.
Yes.
So every attack we have is going to be at advantage. I still have extra attack, so I'm just going to shoot 2 arrows at him.
Do it. That hits, roll damage. Okay, that is 6. Roll next one.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
not that one. That
I'll
one.
say 7 for that one. And you gotta
Oh.
roll, wait.
Oh, it did roll it. So to take the 1.
Okay, yeah.
Take the 1.
So 7 in total for that, and then do your extra attack. That hits.
Another 7, so half. It's 3.
So 3. 8, 9, 10. So he takes 10 damage. Alright. He takes the damage, and then you see him kind of turn and look back at you, and he says,
When did scrawny little man get here? I will eat his flesh too!
Alright, Albatross, do you
You're
have
welcome
anything
to
else?
come and try. No, I will. I used a bonus action, an action, and an extra attack, so I don't think I can. I don't think it's
Alright.
physically possible.
Alright, with that, Gug, it is your turn. You have this man grappled in your palms. He is trying to bite at you. And the other guy is swinging his axes down upon you. What do you do?
I'm going to transform
Oh,
as a
shit.
bonus action.
Ooh,
Alright.
the half transform,
Let's do that then, shall we? Let's player-based need.
You're not breaking out of this grip.
Incomplete. Alright, I'm going to boop and then move you back over here. Shit, you got rid of your... Damn it, I forgot that does that.
Is this the second time we've seen this form? I think we've only seen this twice.
I think you guys have seen
rare.
it more. I gotta scroll back
I've
up
seen
to
the full
your,
moon one. But
your stuff was... Where is... Okay, there's initiatives. Yours was 18. Alright.
No, this would be the third time, because you did it at the very beginning when we were chasing Damien, and then you
Yeah.
did it in the manor, and then I think here.
Yeah.
I think I did it against the boss too, the crystal boss.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
Might be 4.
Alright.
But anyways, I'm gonna transform and like squeeze onto him harder, and just like shout at him, be like, "Why are you not listening to me?"
Ah! What the? Ah! Fargo! Demon!
And
I don't think he's in the
guess
mood to listen.
I will use. Can I do damage by like just squeezing him?
We would
Bear
probably
hug.
consider that unarmed strike. Let me check something real quick. Let me see, because I don't remember the rolls for unarmed strike, but they're right here.
Crush his flesh, break his bones.
Gosh. Well, it should have been right there. How about this? Is this it? Oh, okay. That didn't help at all.
That was pointless.
Here's what we'll do. Roll a strength check. Just flat
Shocking
strength.
grasp too, if that would be.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, if you wish to do that, you can. Because
Yeah,
the
yeah,
other
that would
idea
be
is just
easier. I'll
using your
just do
strength.
that.
So. Alright.
All right. So shocking grasp.
What's he got? Jesus
Oh.
fucking Christ.
This is canon.
This is gonna hurt like the dickens for this poor fella. Why don't you just do
Can we
damage?
clarify we're trying not to kill, or it doesn't matter at
Yeah,
this point?
so
Oh my god.
fun fact about spells, you can't just allow
Stop, yeah.
stopping. So can I ask you how you fry this man alive?
No!
Yeah.
Damn it.
My arms just like start glowing as like my fur frizzes up, and like my grip like starts to like shine as it like this electricity flows and tases him essentially.
Yeah. You all watch as this man, his arms glow and electricity passes through his body. Like you see it pulse out from his back and into his arms and into his hands and then into the body of this creature. And you watch as the creature, the snake man, screams in agony. You see like foam starting to spill out of his mouth and his eyes begin to burn. And then you just watch him lurch forward completely dead. Almost charred completely. He actually now
Isn't that
bears
ironic?
very
The
similar scars to Gug.
Isn't it ironic that the one guy who wanted to end this peacefully is the only person who's killed anybody?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the bird flew away.
Gug. Yeah.
I ain't
Albatross.
fucking around no more. It gave you a
Wait.
chance.
Wait, why?
Wait a second. Wait, how's it Albatross
there's
It
turn?
might have been me, or like messed up your order or something.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be Damien next.
That's
Yeah.
what the fuck happened? That's weird.
I think somehow we got
Wait,
reversed,
no.
me and Gug.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's because wait, did the Arctosh guy didn't even go yet?
Well, he's beneath Damien. Damien goes next.
Oh, wait, I know what's going. Hold on, I didn't refresh the turn order like listing. So if I go back, did I? Okay, maybe I didn't look at his turn order thing correctly. Let me look and see what his initiative was. 'Cause maybe I fucked up Gug's initiative.
7.
Yes? No, Gug's initiative was 18. Damien was
Yeah,
12.
I was right below
Albatross went first,
It
then
just
Gug
goes.
went, then it was my turn, then it was that one.
Yeah. And now it's
Wow.
Damien's turn.
It's probably not gonna last too much longer if you
Well,
don't. Want
I thought you already. No, here's what I'm confused about. Because didn't you just go Albatross like a while back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just me. Then it immediately went to Gug.
But yeah,
that's where we are.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
We're on Damien's turn.
Oh, am I fucking going to list? Oh, I have the list in reverse order. My bad.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I just had it going
You
up
got it.
instead of down. All right, Damien.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You should have just listened when you had the chance. Not much saving you now.
That fucking hits. What is that? That's a 27. Jesus. So that would be 7.
Oh, wait a second.
3.
Not that one.
It takes 3 damage, I think. 7.5. Yeah, so 3. Okay, yeah. Had to do mental math. All right. When you use the archetype, you can learn how to do attack against a creature. The creature can't make opportunity attacks. Oh, sweet. So you could just, yeah.
That's what I was looking at.
Rakish Audacity. Starting at 3rd level. You can give yourself a bonus to your initiative rolls equal to your charisma modifier. You also get an additional way to use your sneak attack. You don't need advantage on the attack roll to use sneak attack. Oh shit! So you could just have sneak attack always. That's what we were missing before. Because that's right, we did a change your character sheet.
Yeah.
But
I'd forgotten we had done
earlier
that.
There was people around the character. Now there
Yes. Now there's not. All right. Well, that being said, I'm also going to turn this guy over and almost forgot to give this guy this. Yeah. That hits. Does it let you do it? So now you have to apply sneak attack.
Yeah.
As
but
well.
It won't let me do that sneak attack. Oh wait, yeah, it will.
Yeah, there's just a button.
Bro!
The worst is 8.
Oh my god.
His worst is 8?
No, that's not his worst. His worst would be 3, but why did he roll 3? Wait, is sneak attack 3d6?
86 is crazy.
Is that really what sneak attack is?
That doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't. Let me scroll to sneak attack.
I mean, it's red.
Wait. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantages on the attack. You don't... No, it doesn't say... How the fuck? What? How did what?
When did it become... Huh?
Let me character sheet.
I'm gonna change that to 1d6.
Oh, hold on.
There you
I
go.
mean, his pen is 2d6. Did it somehow get 3d6 for his sneak?
I have no
Because
idea.
he's better.
Like, it's a third?
Alright, that should be fixed. I'll roll that again real quick.
Ooh.
That
Yeah,
looks
2.
all
Okay,
right.
that's much better. I was so confused.
You said 3 would be his lowest, so wouldn't he get
7,
2d6 then?
9. Huh?
'Cause now he's only rolling 1d6.
Well, yeah, no, that's what he's supposed
That
to
would-
roll. Sneak attack is just an extra
Okay.
1d6.
Okay.
Okay, but okay, so quick thing. So it was 7 plus 2, so that's 9. So 9 cut in half is 4.
Run down 4.
So okay, so he just goes down one more in the thing. All right.
Is the sneak attack damage F2?
The sneak attack counts as the damage that you originally hit.
Yep.
So if you hit with a bludgeoning, it counts as bludgeoning.
Okay.
That being said, you could move wherever you please because you have the ability of fancy footworking.
Oh yeah, I could use
Yeah,
my
literally go
movement as
anywhere.
a fucking attack.
Yep.
You're
Oh,
cold now.
You gonna freeze him again?
Yep.
I forgot. He can attack so many times in one turn. What's
He's not particularly great at some of them, but yes.
Yeah. What's the thingy?
1d6.
Well, first of all, that was my melee attack, so they can't do anything about me running straight through them now.
You dash your... Oh, so it's literally every time you dash.
Yep, and
Oh,
dashing
shit.
is my bonus action.
That's fucking crazy. So roll 1d6. Then you can't, you know, negate this damage. That's really sad.
Oh, okay.
It's still a 1, but I attacked twice and I got
Yeah.
out of there.
It
That
looked
is... That is
You know, it
crazy.
looks
Well,
cool.
technically you
That's what
attacked
matters.
once, but it's fine. You just did multiple types of damage. Yeah, okay. That was good. That was a good chunk of damage that quickly stacked up. Regardless, it is Big Boy's turn, and he quickly looks over at Gug, who's now transformed, gotten a lot bigger, and at this point definitely stands over this brutish lizard, and you see him salivating with excitement. His eyes are bulging, ready to just pounce on you in a sense of a good feast. And he quickly wields both his one axe in one hand, and he goes, "This will be great for feast!" And he bears it down on top of you. 21
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Or
that
21.
Yeah, that'll.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You're
Yeah.
down bad, aren't you?
I'm down.
Yep.
That it for me.
Yep. He knocks you down, and then he looks over at Albatross, and he he looks at you and he goes, Your puny arrows do nothing!" And he takes his other axe that's on his back, and he chucks it at you. Does 23 hit?
Yeah. 23's a lot. Alright.
Alright. You take that much damage, Albatross. Alright. With that, this fucking guy is...
I have half
I love
damage
him.
to slashing.
Nice.
Yay.
Nice.
What's that, 8 or 4?
6 down to 3 plus 2 would be 5. Oh no, yeah, it would be 4. I'm stupid. Sorry, my math is bad.
What the hell you dying?
Math bad. All right, with that, he quickly looks over at Albatross and just kind of smiles at him with this evilish grin as it is now your turn. Actually, wait, no, sorry. Sorry, I almost forgot. Before that happens, he quickly runs in your direction, now having the ability to do so, and stops right in front of you, preparing to almost look like he's going to attack you. But now it's your turn.
Okay. Well, having my arm, I guess, slashed or whatever does 4 damage here, and seeing him just sprint towards me, it's a little alarming because, you know, I'm not used to people getting hit fairly enough and then immediately sprinting towards me after throwing. So I guess we'll just go classic sword. Familiar sword.
All right.
Alec Blam.
That hits. Roll damage. Half of that would be 2. Okay.
So 8 slashing.
What's the... Oh, it's the Hunter's Mark?
Yep.
Oh, so 8 in total.
Oh wait, I have a
so-
button for that. Well,
Yeah, I was
it was a
gonna
1d6 anyway, that's fine.
So, just 4 then. Alright. And then you're going for an extra attack?
Yep. 12.
That one misses.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. Yeah.
You go in with another swing, and he quickly parries after the second attack. And he laughs at you with a bellowous laugh. I'm going to crush you like bug, then eat you.
Good luck with that. I look over, I almost like almost too casual. I look over at Gug, who still has mental faculties, right? Because he's only half transformed.
Actually, I was
Ow.
gonna swap his token. He's completely knocked out.
Oh, he's out. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
18's the number of the day.
Can I see Damien on top of the roof?
Hold on. Alright, there we go.
Damien?
Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Okay, he is there. Is it possible for me to see him while he's up there? Is he kind of blocked out from view? What's happening?
You could see him.
All right, I have only 1 left.
Yep.
I have a potion of healing, so I'm gonna, I guess, attempt to toss it to you as a bonus action.
All right. You do that. Can you roll me a sleight of hand to catch it in the air, Damien?
Shouldn't be a problem.
Oh yeah, he has
Nope.
very good sight.
Easily enough. You catch it. With that, Gug, I need you to roll me a death save.
All right. Hey.
Nice. All right.
What does that get him? Was that it?
That is a success, I
Yeah.
believe.
Oh, so
One.
he's not. Well, don't you have to get 3?
Yes, you have to get 3 successes.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Damien, it is your turn. You have been thrown a potion. What do you do?
No, I'm using the potion, obviously. Meow.
I thought you were just going to drink it.
I thought you were gonna
I'm using the
have
potion,
to.
obviously.
I was like, oh, okay. I guess that works.
All right. What type potion was it again?
It is a basic healing potion. It was 2d4 plus 2.
Or 2d4 plus 2. Oh, that's 1. Boom. 8 healing.
Wow.
Nice.
Hey.
That's like the most I've ever seen those potions heal.
Same.
That's wild. All right. With that, Gug, you gasp in air as you are once again back into the conscious world. To force feed someone a potion is an action, unfortunately, so you only have a bonus action remaining, Damien. I assume you don't do anything with it.
Dash again. No.
That is
That is
technically-
actually what I was gonna do. I was gonna pat Doug on the back like,
You have.
don't
He
you
might.
worry, Gug.
Funny
we
enough,
we got this
he,
from here.
he might have enough movement speed to do that because he has 35 and it's doubles. I think you literally can.
I don't even need to dash to reach to them, alright?
Well, I know, but bonus
yeah,
action
I'm gonna end
dash
up-
to do it. Well, you don't even have to use your full movement
Yeah.
speed as long as you're dashing. You literally can go to him and then go right back to being next to Gug, and it would still do the damage. That's so
Wait,
stupid.
does that mean I could technically dash to them twice?
Yes. Well, no. Oh.
He's,
Oh.
he's Quicksilver.
Do I allow that though? I'm going to say no.
Rule of cool. No, okay, fair enough.
I think that would be an
Okay.
abusive mechanic, because then you could just dash multiple
Yeah.
times in a single turn. You just stack up damage like crazy.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, just like
You can't do that, yeah.
All right. Roll me the 1d6 for cold damage, I believe is what it was. Yes, 1d6 cold damage. This music is a bop!
Hey!
Nice.
You only got a 1
I'm
last
learning how
time.
to use my face real good now.
You very clearly see this guy is starting to get wounded. As you pass through him, his leg begins to shiver and almost crack. And he kind of like staggers a bit. He's like, "You're cheating. This is not honorable death. I will eat you first."
And we aren't really that honorable of people. Now you gotta
Disgusting.
He's not wrong.
Ay. All right. Do you do anything else? Or are you just standing right there?
keep going. I promise you, once you are gone, we are going to loot your corpse.
Defeat is honor. I accept those terms.
And he's actually going to go straight for you, Damien, as you have damaged him in this way, and he's going to wield his one axe with 2 hands. He's going to swing twice. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
May God bless your soul, Damien. You may need it. Well, that second roll's not amazing. So what is that? 18, 19, 20?
Yeah, 18, 20.
So 10 damage.
And a half. Yeah.
God, slashing
Jesus.
is half. That
Yeah.
would've killed
Yeah.
me.
Well, too bad he's got a second one. Oh, but 13 though.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's kind of why I wanted him to hit
Dodge
me.
the
'cause I'm at
second one.
Basically full health.
All right.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about Albatross. He can hit a lot, but he also doesn't get hit a lot, so he's kind of
Yeah.
like a half tank.
Okay. With that,
That's not bad for the last hit you're ever gonna make.
He's like trying not to
Albatross,
throw up over there. He's like, oh, hot.
it is your turn. This man is very clearly battered and beaten on death's door. This guy sounds like he's gonna devour a sandwich. He's like, I know. It was unintentional. He just turned into
very,
that.
like, is he like kind of on death's door, or like very on death's door?
He's very close.
Okay. I'm going to like, I want to do like a slash at the knee because I don't want to kill him. At least not immediately. And then I'm gonna do one of those.
That hits.
20. Then 11. Then he still has the hunter's mark. Unless that's enough to take him down.
Roll the hunter's mark and we'll see. Jesus. Okay, so what is that?
Nice.
17, cut in half. 8?
I rounded
Basically, or
down to
9?
8, yeah. 8.
How do you want to do this?
So this is me taking him down.
Yes. This is you knocking him out.
I want him to like swing at me.
Wait,
and
wait,
I
hold on,
dodge
hold on,
it.
hold on. I almost forgot.
on.
Something we haven't done
Yes.
in so fucking long. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Albatross, how do you do it?
Okay, so he swings at me with his big axe because he's a big fighter. He just swung at Damien. Now I'm the closest, and he wanted to hit me and skin me too. I dodged that, roll on the ground, go up behind him, take my sword, run it up the back of his leg like Achilles, and cut the back of his knee. He falls to the ground, not being able to stand up because now he has no ACL.
Yep. And with that, you watch as he, under his breath, he's on, and he falls down to the ground unconscious. You have managed to keep him alive thus far. And with that, the fight is over. You all have won. You have actually managed to keep a hostage, though I will note, or you will note, that he is very clearly wounded and will need a little bit of maintenance. That works too.
I got him. I got you, bro. I got you.
All right. As
Let's
the
see this
battle
guy.
winds down, you feel yourselves kind of breathing heavily, except for Albatross. It is, yeah. We're almost at a point where I want to stop, so don't worry.
Yeah. Okay.
But this was very clearly a not so fun fight to go through. These guys are much stronger than the normal people you have been facing this entire time. These guys are also a little bit more coordinated, but also very clearly not one to help each other. With that being said, Gug, you see the man next to you. I need you to roll me a medicine check.
Alrighty. Medicine, here it is.
You gauge his appearance. It is difficult for you to tell if he is still alive, but you can tell by how much he was beaten. You can see he was stabbed. You do not know if he has much time left in this world.
I start giving him my potion of healing.
Oh, he is one of your own.
The moment you do this, you see him, you see the wound on his side where the knife was stabbed begin to seal, and you see the bruises from the beating he had received begin to kind of return to his somewhat, if you can even call it, normal skin tone. And he opens his eyes and gasps, "You should have let me sleep. Rest is needed. But I thank you for saving my life." He attempts very difficultly to sit up.
Let me help. I'll put my hand like the small of his back. Help support his weight.
He looks up at the two of you. You have seen the Arctash and the Ruiz. Now you know the scourge of the desert.
It's fine seated.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What you have missed is they are currently checking up on Yasha and they had just used a potion on him to kind of bring him back to his senses. He was on death's door, but they managed to kind of bring him back with a potion. And he is talking to them, and he's basically said that they have witnessed the terrors of Yasha, or sorry, not Yasha, himself, yeah, of the Arctosh. And he looks back at you all and he says,
"You must leave. If they return, they will return looking for you. The bird one flew away. He knows your faces now. They will hunt you down. I suggest leaving this place.
And we're no strangers to hunters. I promise you that.
I am certain. And neither are we.
and he starts to kind of stand back up on his feet. He's very clearly struggling, but he rights himself up, and he kind of puts his arm on Gug's shoulder, and he looks up at him.
Your soul blinds you, my friend. Not everyone in this world is good. But I thank you for at least giving me a second chance at life.
What are you going to do now? If you don't mind me asking.
Tell us where that one guy in the desert is.
He looks over and around himself and looks back at his tent, seeing it has been very clearly trashed.
I will go to the inn for the night. I will not be able to stay for a day, but it will be enough for me to rest and feel better for the morn. You all should continue southwest.
He shakily turns around and points out with his hand, very, very clearly, still shaking from his fight, or from his beating, and he points out in the direction of what you guys can see now is this chunk of rock out in the middle of the dunes. It's a bit of a distance away, but is jutting out of the desert sands and kind of flattened out to an extent, almost like a viewing point of the dunes.
He will be there. About now. You should go. I will deal with my things in the morning. Thank you again. But please leave.
And he attempts to walk forward, but Eldris, you have stepped in front of him.
I want to take... What? Go on.
As he starts I'm guessing gathering his own strength or whatever to walk
Yes.
off. I'm going to slip my 5 gold coins onto him.
Sleight of hand.
You want me to?
No, if you want to, you can roll it. I wasn't gonna, but you can if you want. See what happens.
Don't roll. Just take what he gives you.
All right. You slide it into his hands on the way out, and he kind of stops and looks, and he closes his palms and puts it to his chest, and he looks over at you and says,
You are still too kind. Thank you. Yes. Will get me food for a few days. I thank you for that.
and he continues to walk, question mark?
I wanted to walk in front of him for
Yes.
ironically. So, I don't know what Ian's doing over here, but that was for the room, and I want to hold out 10 more gold. This one's for the inn. Well, sorry, first one. That's the 5 because I see him do it.
Yeah.
That's for your camp here, and take this for the inn. So I give him an extra 10.
He looks at you with surprised confusion in the amount of care you are giving him.
Why do you do this? I am but a stranger in this sense.
You've helped us a lot more than most people have. It's worth a few gold.
He reaches out and he takes the gold, but he doesn't fully. He clasps his hands around yours, Albatross, and he says, "Thank you, young one. Thank you." And then he cups his hand around the gold in your palms and slides it out and holds it next to himself as close as he can, and he starts to hobble his way over towards the inn.
Now, Gug, that is a deal worth 15 gold.
All right.
Yeah.
With that, I would like to end the episode there, but there is one thing I want to do
Yep.
before we get to it. First, let's deal with this guy. Damien, what have you been doing? You've been staring at this man who's been effectively knocked unconscious on the ground.
Well, I promised I would loot the body.
That is
That
true.
That is true.
That is true.
What do you wish to pull off his corpse?
Mainly money. Also, weapons.
Is that? Oh yeah, his axes definitely.
You will find that he is carrying around. He is carrying around 47 gold, silver pieces, not gold, damn, and 2 gold pieces.
Dude's rich. Just never tells anybody.
And the weapon you pull, you see one of them has been thrown to the side, but the other one has effectively fallen from his hands, is sitting next to him. There are 2 of what are called cleaver axes.
Oh my god, these things are twice the size of me!
They are. They're very fucking big. Do you wish to do anything with them? Because in all
How
intents and
heavy is
purposes, they are pretty big. They're effectively, I believe they're called, I think I relabeled them off of like war axes or something.
Yeah.
They're a type of axe that you can dual wield, but they're still pretty big. But
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could even lift it.
you can. It's a struggle. These things are big. They are made of like. What I will note is, you can very clearly tell these are made of scrap metal. These have been very like brutishly put together. Their semblance of craftsmanship is very shoddy, but it works to get the job done. You can clearly tell. You would assume that this man could pretty much make any pointy object or sharp object into a weapon in his hands, seeing how he was effectively flaying the 2 of you.
I'm gonna be slowly dragging them away from the body. Yeah.
Alright. Are you going to try and keep them with you, or are you just going to drop them off somewhere?
I'm dropping them off away from them.
All
Closer to where Gug is, honestly.
Alright. So yeah, by the corpse of the other one is probably where that would be placed then. I
Oh
will
yeah,
ask-
another body.
Oh god.
I would like to lay him out too. By the way, before we like leave,
Just
just kind of leave his body strained out.
the snake guy?
Yeah, like both of them. I want to drag them both like over to like this area and kind of like,
Oh, okay.
and not like
Well,
in like
this
an
dude's still
outstretched
alive.
sort of. Oh, yeah. I forgot he's alive. Yeah, I'll do the
Yeah.
snake guy. Just the snake guy.
Yeah,
Alright.
okay, then bring him back. Bring him back.
Oh, sorry.
There you
What I will say is, as you are doing this, let me. I gotta find the character sheets for them real quick, because I do gotta check something with the assassin. I know you're not gonna loot him, but I know that Damien probably wants to. Damien, you find 23 silver pieces and a single gold coin. And you will note his daggers. They are unfortunately they're not as good as your frying pan. That is very clear, but in his hands they were quite effective.
Well, he's not gonna be needing them anymore.
They, if you are wondering, they are just they're damage type. They're just normal daggers basically, but their damage type is a 1d6 and it's a dex piercing weapon. In case you're
I'm not
curious.
taking-
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine. There's nothing really super special about them. There was originally. I was intending them to be poison weapons, but I realized he's a snake. He's got fangs for that. that aside, I do actually want... Oh, shit, son of a bitch. I accidentally clicked off my fucking screen. I clicked open to a tab. Oh god, all the music is stopped on my end. Damn it. Hold on, let me reset some shit. I apologize. I'm ruining everything. Okay.
That's okay.
So, roll me, Damien, an investigation.
Investigation. Hello.
Investigate.
Hello.
Okay. Wow, you got 211. That's funny.
Hey, 211.
It is just enough that when you are pilfering through his body trying to find anything of value, you do come across what looks to be a rolled up piece of parchment. And when you unscroll it and roll it open, you're actually kind of surprised by what you see. You see the face of Damius. This is a wanted poster made by the Arctosh, wanting him alive for 1,000 gold pieces.
We cash in, boys.
All right, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take me disguised as this man.
Yes.
But
I love your idea.
while that's happening, Albatross, what are you doing with the guy who's unconscious? Who I will
I
actually
want to wait
try
for him to
this.
wake up.
Oh, you're trying to wake him up?
Yeah.
I guess if you slap him around a bit, he eventually
Like,
opens his
just like-
eyes.
Just slap him around a little bit.
Why do you wake me from my slumber of honor and death?
I know that you may not. I know you're willing to lose your life for a cause, but I also know you value an honorable death. Here you sit in the sands, alone and disarmed. If you don't tell me what I wish to know, I will kill you here, dishonorable, disgraced. If you tell me what I want to know, I'll give you back one of your axes, and I'll give you an honorable death.
This is an interesting moment for you. Because this would probably be the second time you've witnessed an act as vile as this again. As you see him smile evilishly.
Death in the hands of Akotash is honorable.
And you see him reach into his pocket and quickly stab himself with a knife.
That's
If-
extraordinarily dishonorable, but okay.
If you wish to stop this, you will have to be very fast.
Sure, I'll try. Why not?
You will need to do a sleight of hand. And because this is not what you were expecting, it will be a
Okay.
disadvantage.
Oh,
Truly, I was kind of fine with it anyway, so I
Yeah.
just thought I should do it because why not?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
yeah.
He very quickly kills himself in the name of his god, or at least what you can assume to be his god.
Well,
This
that seems
is-
extraordinarily dishonorable, but all right.
Yes. This act is confusing. But it is very clear that they have no intention of ever letting anyone get their hands on anything that belongs to the Arctosh.
Well, there's one thing we've learned. Easy wipes his hands, walking to the other two. They're willing to die for the cause. Not only that, but willing to remove themselves for the ideals.
Hey, Albatross, check this out. He's gonna hold up the wanted poster.
Oh dear God.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes, but look at that. 1,000 gold coins? You thinking what I'm
Oh.
thinking?
We're gonna rob these people blind, of course, but
Yes.
Jesus.
That's assuming they even have the 1,000 gold. They might just kill the person that turns this guy in, but the chance is enough. Either
Alright.
way, best not dwell on it now. We have a. He looks out at the dunes and sees the rock. We have men to meet.
And with that, you all collect yourselves and begin to walk out into the desert with your new attire at hand and adventure in the wake. And as you begin to walk, it takes about...
We have.
I don't have any map for this, by the way, so I'm just going to be describing this as this is like an outro scene, effectively. But you all begin to travel out into the dunes. Even at nighttime, there is still a faint heat, but it is mostly cold. And as you are traversing the sands, you eventually, within the hour, make it to the rock, this plateau of stone that has poked itself out of the desert. And as you reach that point, you will see at the crest of the edge a man. Let me actually get this out so I can actually read what his description is. Oh shit, I just scrolled past it. Okay. You will see a man in a long cloak, wearing a rather oversized, wide-brimmed hat. When you all get near to him, he turns and he looks at you all very slowly. Well, it is not many times you see other people out here in the dunes. Come, sit with Jet. He will make good use of you yet. And that is where we will be ending today's episode.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. We're fully back in Omen of Cursed Light now. A new chapter has tried and truly begun. Hopefully, this will go very well. With that being said, before we fully leave, I know people are raring to go, we're going to do the thing I've been doing at the end of every single episode of any D&D stream. I want to know what everyone's favorite part is. Starting from Damien. Today's stream, what was your favorite part? Yes.
Are we still live? Okay.
Damien, what was your favorite part about today's stream? Or session, sorry.
Definitely just getting off that boat felt amazing.
I'm sure.
Honestly.
That's funny. Being able to actually like traverse an area instead of just being in the same environment the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's been so long since we've traversed an area. I've kind of forgotten how to.
That's funny. Albatross, how about you?
I kind of liked the. I mean, despite the fact that obviously they're based more off of Middle Eastern, the kind of Wild West-esque kind of feel that we had. It's like such a drastic change of tone. To the spaghetti from like Ocean from Pirates of the Caribbean to spaghetti Western.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to where this could lead, because obviously these are just minor bandits compared to like what we're going to find out, which it seems to be almost like a cult at this point. But
Yep.
fair enough. And then there's obviously this guy that we have to go find, which is basically Strider. But yeah, it's such a breath of fresh air in comparison to what we've been doing. It really feels like we've left a lot of the issues behind, and now we're finally getting on with it, and it just feels fantastic.
It does. I agree 100%. Shim Shammy, Jacob, how about you, bud?
I think this is the most nat 20s I've ever rolled in like one session.
Yeah.
I happen to agree
yeah.
with
This is,
you.
like,
What
crazy.
the fuck? You had like a nat 20 on perception check just for fucking hearing shit.
Yeah, I like
Good
it.
here.
It happened so many times. It happened like parts where I was like, "Oh, this is really good for like story
Yeah.
beat. I like this."
This one's cool. But yeah, no, that
I really
was
like
it was
that.
impressive.
I like this environment though. I like this whole like deserty area.
Yes,
Supplies, all
I'm
that.
very happy everyone has enjoyed the map's design. Let me see if I can like zoom out and show like a full map to the stream because they've probably just been seeing like a glimpse of it. But this is the full map of Sandline Port. This one, what? You're welcome. Thanks, Cameron. I don't know what I'm welcomed about, but this map I took a little too long to make because I could not enjoy the shape I was trying to mimic on the overworld map. But I really enjoyed, when it comes to the map's design, trying to match the feeling and the vibe of a desert wasteland.
Yeah.
I think I nailed it, personally.
Yeah, I think it worked out very well.
You know, I'm very happy with this little area. But as for me, my favorite thing, honestly, was that entire last fight. That fight we just went through, I loved that. That was great. I do have things I will be discussing with everyone at some point later on, because I do think some form of balancing does need to happen. I think things are okay right now, but there is stuff I do want to eventually bring up. That being said, though, I blessed Shim Sham with Nat 20. So you're right, of course. I forgot about that, Cameron. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cameron's your Nat 20 Tooth Fairy. You're fairly.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Do that every time for me, please.
Yes, you need to do that more often in the Zelda D&D because he just does not get it in the Zelda D&D.
Well, I don't want it there.
Aki,
I feel like that's gonna turn things around.
Probably. Aki gets too many like Nat 1s, I think. He is unlucky, whereas Gug is a bit more lucky. But regardless, I think that fight was really fun. Honestly, I like the 3 different types of characters I was using to fight against you all, which were kind of mimics of you guys. Obviously not much in the sense of Gug, unfortunately, but I think it was really cool. I also, by the way, I just want to state, I loved how Gug killed the snake man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave him the electric bear hug.
No, I still love that the guy was like, let's not kill anybody. Let's not kill anybody. No one else could anybody but Gug.
He got pissed. The guy kept trying to bite him. Stop fucking biting me! Doesn't feel good, does it? But, that being said, I would like to thank everyone who is watching. I'd love to thank my players for joining.
Hey.
We are going to be heading off. Before we do, we're going to do a quick little outro introduction. Today, our amazing rabbit friend was voiced by Ethan.
Hello.
Our wonderful vampiric friend was voiced by Kelly. Vampiric, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And our guggalicious, definitious orc who make your girls go loco was voiced by Jacob.
Hello.
And I am your DM, and this is us signing out for the times. We'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Good boy.